What's going on, everyone? Sorry it took me a little longer to get on here. I had, of course, to make a new coffee and say goodnight to the little guy. I don't even know how many guys are even in here right now. Oh, there's 8. All right, gentlemen. I'm going to drop the link and we can get this party started. It's a recommended topic sent to me by one of the guys today. And it's not a bad one to go over because we've all experienced at least a friend or family member who's always wanted to hold us back or tell us we couldn't do it or have always told us to play it safe. And really, most of the times, playing it safe will get you nowhere. And it's been referred to as a poor man's mindset, which I kind of believe to a point. I mean, I never thought I could succeed until I started my own business by jumping in with both feet. It was scary. It was uncertain, but we got there. And yeah, if you guys want to come in and have a chat, Father Saunders, I see you're always up for a chat. So if you want to pop over there and say hello, we can get this party started. Hey, Dave, brother, how are you? Yep, guys. Hey, Eric, you want to pop in, buddy? Go right ahead. This is going to be open discussion, guys. Feel free to add your 2 cents worth or 5 cents worth. No worries. No worries. And I want to say a big thanks to Dak and Base Chris and SCE for having us on tonight. That was a great stream. Hey, Eric, you want to pop in, buddy? Father Saunders.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You're back feeding. Add your 2 cents worth, 5 cents worth.
Yep.
No worries. There we go. No worries.
There we go. That should be taken care of.
Brother Eric Zombro.
Eric, how you doing, man?
How are you, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. We always miss each other because something fucks up when I drop my StreamYard link, and for some reason you are the only one that it fucks with when you're trying to get on my streams. I don't know why. I don't think Susan wants us talking.
Well, that's okay. She wants me talking with him, and that's what matters. So, how are you guys tonight,
man? That was a good stream with Dak. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Base Chris, he's a pretty good content creator. I've been watching his stuff.
Absolutely.
A shout out to Gunsight One for calling in finally with his comments for years that I've watched and read.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Dude, I don't think I've busted anyone's cherry yet.
Oh, you haven't busted anyone's cherry yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, fucking Dak and Rad busted mine. And then that was Halloween of last year. Then I started kind of stepped away for a while. Then I came on. Then I make a video here and there. And then I did a series of navigating divorce. And then I didn't come back for a while. And then what the fuck were we just talking about?
You know what? There was someone. Oh, geez, now I got to try to remember who it was. I think D-Man popped on for like one of the first times on my stream, but he wasn't here long. He got disconnected. Pretty sure it was D-Man.
I remember, I think I came on, it was either Ghost or Real Talks, their first streams. Shout out to them too for, they had helped before I bought this, the $25 basic plan for StreamYard. I pushed Pay Now just as a very, very drunk Pulse Kebab was trying to figure out how to get his shit going. So I was like, fuck. I just pushed it. I just bought it because I was going to, continue, but I'd already reached my limit on YouTube. And so they were really cool about doing that too. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. I didn't forget that. No, so that $25, that's even limited though too. It gives you 50 hours. It gives you a lot more. And then you can like get rid of the banners and there's like options it gives you and shit. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't want to do it. I was like, man, $25 fucking dollars, man. Fuck, dude. I'm very minimal, and I don't pay for subscription shit. I don't have Netflix. I don't have PlayStation Plus. I don't have I've never even owned an Xbox, but I do like Xbox. I'm not one of those type people, whatever. But dude, just because one subscription adds up, even if it's like a $5.99, it's not a big deal, right? But let's say you have 4 of them or some shit, or 5. It's not a lot of money, in the grand scheme of things, but it adds up, and it's just one more thing to have to fucking worry about. And I don't need another bill. I don't want to track another bill, even if it's got automatic fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Automatic deductions. I don't want to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Plus, there's too much shit out there that's just not worth it anymore because they have the message to push or whatever the fuck. So I just don't. And,
well, I mean, when it comes to streaming services, like your Netflix and stuff like that, they all have the exact same fucking garbage.
Hold on.
Yes.
So, hey, Brandon. Hey, I just want to let you know that as my brother, you're bald as fuck. Go away. You heard me. No, I will not lick your butthole. I'm sorry, guys.
So
I have to give
the family that licks buttholes.
I give him shit for it. He thinks it's hilarious. He's down helping, with mom because she had an ablation heart surgery thing. And hey, Dak, what's up?
Guys, guys like the stream?
I just talked to this guy.
Oh man, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a good stream, Dak. Good job, man.
I just got off backstage with SC and Good Mother, so we were talking about a bunch of stuff. So yeah, guys, watch out for that Corey Slater guy. He's a pedo.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I thought is it Steele or Slater?
Steele.
I thought it was Steele. It's Steele.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Steele. Sorry, guys.
Steele.
Steele.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got he also has a couple of backup channels, so you got to be really careful with him.
Yeah.
He's got
Well, I mean, I haven't seen anything from him, but I've had so many people tell me like this is the fucking narrative essentially, and I was like, man.
Well, I remember him from like 3 months ago in chats, and he was like, "There's nothing wrong with being with an older underage girl and stuff." He was making some weird comments. I forget who.
Yeah, that was in Pop Stream.
Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. It was in Pop Stream. That's right.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how underage is he talking? Because I mean, I've heard everything from like fucking 10 to 14, and I don't know if that's true,
he was
guys.
talking about 10-year-olds.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, holy fuck, yeah.
10 to
okay,
12.
Yeah, so that means he should be just taken out and dealt with.
He
The
specifically said 10 to 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gunsight's here too, right on. That was cool having Gunsight call in.
I wanted to say that too, man. That it was awesome that he called in.
Yeah, we got to have him on, man, one day.
Well, hey, man, open invitation, guys. I wanted to make the topic about this today because, I think we've all experienced it, and
Yeah.
it was recommended to me, and I think it's something that needs to be vented out there for them, Personally, when I fucking did
Very cool.
anything, especially growing up, when it came to playing sports or going places for, whatever the case may be, my mother was actually my biggest fucking detractor.
Yeah.
When I started my own business, she was always the loudest voice that was saying it's insecure, it's too risky. Just go to work for somebody else and work for a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't mind the extra money though, right?
Yeah.
But dude, when I did the pizza thing here, everybody around me that I knew was like, "You're gonna end up in jail. You're gonna get fined. Somebody's gonna fucking say you food poisoned them." It's like, okay, well, I looked up the fucking code on that because, okay, that's a concern, right? And I was like, oh, well, in this donations thing, there's some fucking really nice little loopholes, right? And there's only 3 laws you have to follow, and they're fucking stupid simple. You can't poison someone deliberately. You can't sell them rotten products, which is obvious. And you have to take it as a donation.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking simple to me.
Yeah. Well, Good Brother's in the chat. She caught me lying. I said I was going to bed, but I thought
you got caught.
No, I wanted to call in here first because I knew Chris was having a stream, so I always support Chris, so I always call in.
So yeah,
just like when Island Hermit likes to go on, hey man, I'll be on real quick, and it's like 28 minutes later.
Yeah,
I thought you said this could be quick, man.
That's okay. Island Hermit can come on my stream anytime.
Yeah, I get shit for it all the time because we get to talking about something. Then like you just did it tonight. It's like, okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that. It organically flows, and it's a lot longer than you thought.
It just flows.
Yeah.
Any stream Hermit joins, it just flows because he's just
Well,
he's
you
awesome.
have an open topic, and then it just organically changes into 10 different ones. I know because it happens
Yeah.
on my streams all the fucking time.
That's good. That's what that's what the chat likes, right? They like to.
Well, I can't believe I could fucking blab my mouth and entertain people for 7 fucking hours, dude. Who the fuck would want to listen to me for that, man? But people, they
Nah,
say so.
Saunders, you got some great info though. You got to keep streaming. You got to
Yeah,
get
man.
your story out there.
I get into my tangents and shit sometimes, and I get to
Right.
waffle too.
Guys, we got unwanted contriver coming in. Hello, sir.
Hello,
Hey,
sir.
contriver.
They can drive.
Hello, my sir, former neighbor. Hello,
Hello.
Mr. Father Nation. Hello, Mr. Eric, and hello, Mr. Chris Mitchell.
Emperor.
Contriver.
Gentlemen,
How are you, brother? What's India like today?
44 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Oh, that's hot, right? That's about
ooh,
what's
that,
that? Close to the
Yeah,
100, right?
yeah,
You-
Over
you're
the
cooking.
100.
over 100.
So, brother contriver, I'm sure you've got a story to go with this, being from what we've heard about your family and how they've talked to you about marriage and stuff. But let's go through it in a row, guys. Father Saunders, you were first one in. Tell us your story about some of your toxic family members or friends that fucking always said you couldn't do something that you wanted to do.
Oh,
Okay.
great topic.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome topic. Okay, but first, I want a contriver. Can you please say butthole?
Oh, here we go.
Butthole.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, Hermit's gonna jump in, and then
Cool.
Father Saunders.
Somebody say Island Hermit.
Yep,
Mm-mm.
I did.
Hey, Hermit, how are you,
I
man?
could really be in bed right now, but I can't sleep worth shit, guys. I got to get up at 5 a.m. too.
Oh,
Well,
Island
let's
Smith
get on with
Machine
these
Hermit.
stories.
okay.
Let's
But,
get on
uh,
with these stories.
Yeah, so you're talking about basically how like your family and shit holds you back, right, Chris?
Absolutely. Family,
Yeah, dude, my
friends, they
dad's doing that
always-
to me right now for Hawaii. He's like telling me I'm rushing things. Fucking I have like all these ideas to make money over there, and he's like basically saying they're not gonna work, even though I've done a ton of research.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of fucking me up, dude. It's kind of like putting doubt in my fucking mind a little bit, which sucks because it's my own dad, and like he is helping me to a degree too. But it's like, come on, man.
No, and it's your life to live. Like I said, man, this is not a choice to start doing needle drugs, right?
Yeah.
Or fucking playing Russian roulette in the underground fucking street mobs or some shit.
He did the
We're
same
talking
thing.
about guys living their lives, taking the steps they want to take to better themselves or do something they want to do. Like I said, I've got stories all day fucking long about that shit because my mother's been
He
doing
did
it
the
since I was
same
in the
thing
cradle.
when I started a store on eBay, and it was getting to the point where I was gonna quit my job and do that full time because it was getting to the point where I was about to start making more money on eBay, and then the coup happened.
All right.
And then
Okay,
he tried to say like, oh, you're not going to be able to make a full-time living off of that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like getting close to it. And then
Well,
like the same
let's
shit
let-
for Hawaii. He's like, you're going to have to work for somebody. You're not going to be able to rent out Airbnbs on your property because they won't, all that shit. And it's like, come on.
Well, now that you've gone first, I guess we'll just say you've gone first.
You go first.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Fucking
my bad.
wobblers. I had a system, but no, it's understandable. You want to go soon, but yeah, go ahead. Like I totally understand, and this one's fresh, guys. This one's really fresh. So by all means, man, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I could see. You know what? I could see what your father was saying, literally falling from my mother's lips.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You know what Cowboy says? Cowboy
What's
says,
that?
"Is this the Okie Drummer '89 fan club channel?"
Okie, Okie Fat Boy 69.
Right when Hermit's here.
Oh no. Okay, so Hermit, is there anything else you wanted to add on to that, buddy, or was that basically the sum of it?
There was something else, but I forgot what it was going to be.
All right. Well, if you're sticking around, we'll move on to Father Saunders because we know he's been through the shit several or 9 times. So
Yeah,
around
it's
there.
probably like everybody keeps telling him he can't sell his butthole pics, and he's all sad about it.
Hey, I will sell all your butthole pics on
Riggs-
fucking my OnlyFans.
You're gonna eat those words when I
They
actually
keep
make them
telling
up.
me I can't sell my butthole pics. I'm gonna prove them wrong.
I'm gonna.
Riggs is going
Someone
to be
said
devastated.
I'm going to be on a talk show, which I don't really want to be on. But if I was, I would say they told me I couldn't do it. They said I couldn't sell my buttholes. It would never work. I could see myself doing that, and I proved everybody wrong. I proved
Watch, he
that
puts a
buttholes
pink
do
wig
sell.
on and becomes the next Belle
It's the
Delphine.
next fucking trend. Everybody's trying to get in on it. Everybody wants buttholes. Pretty soon you got fucking kids, fucking toys that come with fucking action figures that got buttholes and all this stuff, and it's like trendy and everything else. I don't want that.
And I blame Ghost. Ghost started this whole butthole thing. I know he did.
I know it.
No,
With-
he
with-
made the avatar.
Ghost.
I'm the one who was
Okay,
able to-
but-
I
The
just kept
butthole
talking about
avatar.
buttholes, and it just caught on, dude. I don't know how the fucking. I never thought people think that shit's funny. Here I am talking about it. Fuck it, I love it, dude. And everybody seems to get a kick out of it. But he
Oh,
made
yeah.
the first avatar. Yes, he did. It's
Yes,
just a
he did.
butthole, and he tells me it's there for moral support.
Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is
I
the
was
man
there.
on that one. That's Ghost. Ghost McToes. Is
on the serious note, other than selling your butthole on OnlyFans, I'm sure you got a story to add to that.
Oh,
You know,
when it
to the
comes
dog.
to family,
Mhm.
sometimes they're your biggest detractors. Is that what we're talking about? Friends or family?
Yeah, essentially,
Biggest
yeah.
detractors from pursuing something. I think sometimes I don't think it's always all negative. I think sometimes people do it out of genuine belief that they don't want you to go because they'll miss you. They want you around, things like that. I'm not saying that what they're doing is right or that it's pushing you away, but I can understand to a point when someone is kind of selfish like that. Because I've always been happy for my friends that succeeded, but I would tell them, and I would say this first. I would say, for selfish reasons, I don't want you to go, but you go do your thing. If that's what you want to do, yada, yada, yada. But, if someone like really cares for you and they'll miss you, they get into their certain mindset. So it's not always negative, but I would say, unfortunately, it was when I was married was the worst of it. Cause my mom and dad, they didn't really say, don't pursue something. I never really had a negative, experience with my mom and dad in that regard. But I definitely know people and they've talked about it. But mine was unfortunately in my marriage where I felt the worst of it, whether it was the belittle or you're not going to do that or the unappreciative things that happen when you are working full time with overtime. You're raising kids. You're trying to remodel a house. You're still working out, you're still in the military, all these things come in, and it's my mind never shut off. It still doesn't, because that's just the way it is. But when all the unappreciative things and the belittling things, and you're down on yourself, thinking, hey, I can do better, I can fix this, because men, we want to fix it. I'm sure all you guys have been married, have been there. Maybe I can do better on this, and you're just disrespecting yourself by allowing yourself to keep putting up with that. But that was the worst of where I felt like nothing I did was supported at all. And I was, made to feel real small about anything that I still wanted to do or wanted to pursue. But one thing that I never caved in on ever, the one thing I held on to was the gym. No matter how mad it made everybody, no matter how pissed, no matter the arguments, I that was one thing I never let get in the way of things that I had to change or whatever the case may be in that regard, because you always give up little pieces of yourself when you're in a long-term relationship, it seems. And then you kind of forget who the fuck you are. That's a topic for another day. But the least amount of support and the most criticisms, not constructive, by the way, and the most just, hurtful things that you can say to someone to really make them just, demotivate and, lose spirit in something that they're excited in. Was during my marriage, but I didn't have that, to be honest with you, from my friends and family so much.
But your wife was the biggest one, and I mean they can be just as effective because they want you on a nice, steady.
Well, you're more
income.
who's the person you're most invested in when you're married to.
That's
Of course,
right.
you're going to give all that there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Father Saunders, I'm on the same page as you for the gym, dude. The gym was always the one thing that was consistent and constant in my life.
No compromise. Nope.
Yep, no
I'm going to
compromise.
the gym that is
I
my
had
me time.
girlfriends
That's
be
the only
like,
time I
"What?
have to
Why do you go to
myself.
the gym all the time? Why don't you just skip a workout?" I'm like, "No, I ain't skipping a
Nope.
workout."
Not doing it. Was like that one thing that I had that was for me. It was mine. No one can invade it. No one can fuck with it.
Yep.
No one can take it from me. It's that one thing, you know.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like the only time I get for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, plus the time
Brother-
that we don't some of us take for granted. Well, you probably don't take it for granted. You just don't think about how important it is. But that time that I have to drive alone, even if it's 25, 30 minutes, dude, I love that. That's like my me space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Right.
can listen to my music.
Well, like when people tell me to not go to the gym, I'm like, "Why do you want me to murder people? Because that's what's gonna happen
That's
if I
what's saving
stop
people.
going to
I
the
said
gym."
the same shit, dude. You got to be shitting me. I said, this is keeping other people safe. You want me
Yeah.
to keep the gym.
This is
No,
like stopping me from going full hockey mask time.
I can relate to both of that. I mean, I used to use
Yeah.
the gym as a way to kind of clear my mind, and occasionally a drive that's like even 15, 20 minutes, just turn the fucking the stereo up on blast, because the sound just drowns out all the fucking constant shit that I got going on in my head.
Mhm.
It's like that. What do they call it? It's like relieving the pressure on the valve for a while.
Yeah.
Gives you a moment to
Well,
reset.
it makes it manageable.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
allows
helps
you
make
a
it fucking
moment of
manageable.
freedom.
It did.
And going to the gym pays off because not only is it like therapy, but like at the end of the day, we all like compliments and shit like that. Like when I was in Hawaii, I bought a lot of t-shirts. Every single fucking girl I bought a t-shirt from tried to sell me an XL instead of a large, and they're like, "Are you sure? Because your shoulders are really big." And I'm like, "Nah, give me the large."
It's because you wanted to pop out of that shit. I know. I remember that
Yeah.
feeling. Fucking, you're just exploding out of your fucking shirt, dude. And it's so tight, like your muscles feel so full, like they're so saturated.
Yeah, like a
And-
jacked shirt is tight on me, dude. I look jacked as
well,
fuck in a
yeah.
large shirt.
It's gonna be, and
Yeah.
that's
Well,
that's
chicks
fucking
wear
funny that you do that, dude. Because I used to do the same shit.
black to slim down, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
We wear tighter clothes to fucking look like we're bulked up.
But yeah, I got one more thing I want to say, and then I really got to hop off and try to go to sleep.
You better.
But,
You got games to fucking have, dude. You got.
All right.
Well, yeah, so I want to get out of here by October, and my dad pretty much just keeps telling me like, "Oh, you're rushing things. Why don't you wait another year?" And like, part of me, I probably should wait another year just to stack a little bit more cash. But then like I've been planning this for like 2.5 years now. And like, if everything went to plan, I'd be able to do this and have 20 grand left over in the bank. But it's like,
Well-
how often do things like go toward, according to plan? So
Hey, brother, by next year they could have us on a whole new set of lockdowns.
I
Right.
know that's why I'm
Mhm.
wondering, like, should I just fucking like, a lot of crazy shit's going on in the world right now. They're talking about food shortages. They're talking about fucking, World War III. Who knows what else? So it's like
Maybe
part of
an
me wants to
emperor.
part of me wants to get there before that, and then fucking part of me, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, should I leave in October? Should I wait another year? And I don't know what I should do.
Hermit, if you don't do it now, you're never gonna do it. If you have the funds and you can walk away with still having 20 grand extra and then start stacking while you're there, do it.
Yeah.
Go. Do
Yeah.
it.
If you
It's just
got
hard
your
because I'll like
out, man,
never hear the end of it from my dad if I do. Which
Okay, so
it sounds
there you go.
crazy. I'm 31. I have my own place. I live at my I got my own place and everything. But like, I don't know, man, if I'm making any sense at all.
No,
You
you're
are.
making perfect fucking sense. You're making perfect fucking sense. But to stick here around in the US or Canada for the next year, thinking that next year you'll be just as fucking able to go, I wouldn't think like that at all.
Yeah.
Not in this fucking turmoil. If you have an out ticket, take it.
Take it.
Get the fuck.
Do it.
Yeah. I guess what I'll probably do is just see what happens in October. If things look good, maybe I'll stay for a little bit longer, stack a little bit more cash. But if things look really bad, maybe I'll just go over there and dip.
Mhm.
Well, look, you better get out while you can, though. I
You
mean,
can
once
stack-
Because you have to look at it, Hermit, you have to look at it this way. The cost of living is just going to keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
Even with you stacking cash, you're going to be spending that cash just living here.
Yeah, but
I would get
right
out
now-
as soon as you can.
right now I have my life set up to where I'm pretty much living on easy mode. My cost of living is only $650 a month right now, which isn't shit. And fucking like I'm saving so much, dude. I got so much money, I don't even know what to do with. And the thing is, I don't even make that
Oh.
much money. I make about $17
You
an
can give it to
hour.
me.
Well, consider
No.
donating to
Yeah, to
PayPal.me
me.
/FatherSon.
No, but I'm just saying, like I
I'll make sure Chris
set up.
Mitchell, I'll make sure Chris Mitchell gets that money.
No, I gotta be honest with you, dude. If you are financially set, you've got your fucking money for your property. I wouldn't give a fuck if you had to live in a tent for 6 months in a paradise. Fucking go while you can. By October, you could be in full fucking lockdown mode again.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
they are talking about more lockdowns.
Yeah, dude, they want this shit to happen. And
And I want to start growing food before this food shortage gets bad too, because I plan on growing all my own food. So,
that takes time, motherfucker.
yep,
60 to
9
90
months
days.
for a banana tree.
Have a
Perfect.
poultry farm.
Yeah,
I
raise-
said have a poultry farm.
raise battle
Eggs
chickens.
and
Yeah.
chicken.
Dude, there's chicken in Hawaii. Dude, there's chickens everywhere. Everywhere I went, there was like
Yeah.
groups of chickens. So I'm
Yeah, dude.
definitely gonna be killing them fuckers with a BB gun.
Oh
eating
yeah,
them.
that's how I felt when I was in the military station there, dude. Fucking chickens and ukuleles fucking playing all fucking day.
Well,
I don't see a problem. This sounds like paradise, guys. Chickens everywhere. I'd be fucking
Well-
eating
well,
all
it-
them
it can
motherfuckers
be,
on the
Chris.
easy mode.
It can be
Chickens and wild pigs.
when you're
Yes.
in the army. It wasn't very fun in the army. I'll put it that way. If you were there outside of the army made a lot of things not fun.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Nice
MGTOW
work.
Matty, how's it going, brother? MGTOW Matty's here.
But
oh
I'm
brother
gonna
Matt.
hop off, guys. I just wanted to talk about that since it kind of fits in with the topic. So
Before you go, Island Hermit, along with stacking cash, I need you to stack more plates on the Smith machine, brother.
no. Fuck the Smith. The only time I'm using a Smith machine is if I got a bitch bent over on it.
There you go.
Don't let him lie to you. It's a web of lies, Chad. He loves the
God.
Smith machine. Don't let him
I
lie.
had the owner's granddaughter at my work bent over my bench at my house. It's a miracle I didn't lose my job.
No shit.
Dude,
I
Yeah.
don't need to know about
And then I
these
hooked
things.
up with her sister, and they got into a big old fight over me.
The last time I had a chick on a boat on one of my Bowflexes, she broke the seat, like peeled the fucking screws out from the bottom because she leaned.
How much
leaned to the
how
one
much she
side.
weigh?
She wasn't weighing a lot. She leaned too far to one side and
Oh.
it fucking popped the screws out.
Oh, it popped the screws.
Oh,
Yeah, and of course they still just got like a wooden fucking plank with foam and then leather wrapped over it, right? So it's just tiny fucking screws through this shit. But I was fucking pissed. I never got that thing to sit right after.
mm.
I ain't doing
Yeah, for
that
mine
no
it
more.
was just like a shitty bench, and I was like, "Bitch, come over here."
No, I got a couch now down by my gym equipment. Should that ever happen,
Mhm.
the couch is what that's for,
Mhm.
just in case.
Definitely. All right, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna drop to. You better drop a link for any.
Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. where I'm at, so I really got to try to get some sleep.
All right, brother. Well,
Same
thank
here.
you guys for coming.
Bye,
And
sir, former neighbor.
Yeah.
All right,
See you,
see you
Kazira.
guys.
You guys
Take
have
care,
a great
guys.
night.
Peace out, guys.
all right, so let's move on, Mr. Eric Zombro. Your example, sir.
Well, I have actually 2 examples, 3 if you really want to get technical, but I'll just give you 2. When I first got my divorce, I wanted to take everybody to Kansas. So my in-laws and my sister-in-law and my cousins were like, "Oh, you can't leave New York. You can't do that. You can't do that." And so they convinced my mother and father to stay in New York. And then I moved down here 4 months later. But today, I just had, I think I shared the news with you. I got a whole bunch of, I bought a house.
Yeah.
So I got a whole bunch of just negative shit from my family. Just,
Yeah.
oh, where'd you get the money? I can't believe you're doing this. It's ridiculous. Like no one in my family could be happy for me. And I just want to cut everyone off.
Brother, we're happy for you, and I've seen the place, and most of us have. It's fucking awesome looking place, and if it's you picked it out, you said from color to fucking finish, and
Yeah, it was great, man.
That's what makes you happy. We're happy for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Fuck the rest of them.
I did not mean to laugh there. I was smiling. My apologies, because just out of the blue, MGTOW Cowboy said, I screwed my girlfriend once in a walk-in freezer at Burger King, dude, and I just couldn't stop fucking thinking about it and laughing.
Ew.
I wasn't
That's why I
trying to
don't
be
go to Burger
rude
King.
on that, dude. I saw it. I fucking had to
That makes me want to run right into the next Burger King I see.
Yeah. So Brother Indy has joined the chat, and I have someone backstage who's here to see Father Saunders and give moral support in any way he can. Please welcome Butthole.
Yes, the moral support. Welcome, Butthole.
Brother Indy, how are you
That's
doing,
so
sir?
fucking awesome, man. I never thought that would ever take off like that. That is amazing to me.
I'm doing wonderful. They decided to shut the power off and sent me home.
Oh, well, that's a
Really?
good deal. At least you got off at a fucking decent time then, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Paid.
All right. And paid?
Yeah.
Shit. I can't get paid when I'm at work sometimes.
There's a fucking butthole in the panel, and we're just talking like it's not even there.
Oh, we're a different species. We got used to this shit.
Dude, it's awesome, man. You know
It's
how
normal.
cool that is?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. I fucking love that. I appreciate that.
So, hey, I just want to get through everybody. Unwanted Contriver, brother. I'm sure you got a couple of interesting stories, being how you've talked about how your parents are. You got anything you'd like to share with us about experiences like this?
Family. I actually would say while I was in Canada, so there were some instances where father is going through angioplasty, heart surgery, and some of the experiences that with my failed relationship, which was completely arranged by the parents themselves. So in that regard, they said, in a society's court, a man is always presumed guilty unless proven otherwise. So even my parents became biased for a moment, so much that they said that you must have done something wrong in the relationship. So that is why she left you, because nobody leaves the relationship like that. So it was just a penchant for her melodrama, and that's it. I don't want to expound on it. Everyone knows that, but that is how it is. So yeah.
I'm sorry, Contriver. I can't help it. I apologize.
This guy is just waiting to piss off people.
Hey, we're trying to have a serious conversation here.
Dude, I'm so sorry, dude. I know it's serious. I'm very sorry.
I just saw the mic unclick, and then that happened, and then it went back on.
Sorry, unwanted. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move him out. That rude asshole. We'll move Ghost back in.
Hey, Ghost.
What's up, Ghost? Okay, Contriver, please finish what you were saying.
No, that's it, man. I mean, everyone knows the gist of it, but that is how things turned out for me. But family is like a double-edged sword for you. I mean, it cuts through your enemies, and it sometimes, has adversarial effect on you as well.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
it could be your greatest strength, and it could be your greatest weakness sometimes. So more or less, it is good having a family. I mean,
Yeah,
to fall back on
yeah,
in
oh,
terms of
absolutely,
adversity. So
absolutely. I would have to say that I understand, like Father Saunders was saying, we understand that they worry about us, and it could come from a place of sincerity. But at the same
yes,
time, if you don't take chances, and I mean, these are chances that billions of other people have taken before us. Not all have succeeded, but most haven't failed. So it's not like you're saying, oh, well, there's a 90% chance that I'll fail. That's marriage. Why don't they fucking protest against marriage? Right? Because I mean, in the Western world, we have a 90% fucking fail rate when it comes to marriage.
my
And
mother still, tries to, I don't know whether tell herself that or to the rest of the family that you just have to find a good one. We would try to find a good one for you this time. And I'm like joking,
oh my
okay,
God.
mom, it's
Mm.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but they never
We,
lose hope on that, right? But
because they love you. I mean, and my mother and father are so, naive that I should not, break their heart by saying I'm never going to marry. So I say, if you find just a good one, let me know. So I
yeah,
mean, that is the only thing we could do.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think the worst part about it is like from my personal experience, because my mother, like I said, my mother was on me 24/7 from the time I got out of the cradle.
Right.
And a lot of my family members, she's done the same thing too, and they've heard it from other people, so they believe it, right? So they passed it on as well. So I wasn't getting it from just one parent. I was getting it from parents and all my older siblings, and I'm the youngest of 8, right? So, I had a lot of kind of against me. That's probably why it took me so long to actually build up the courage to try something. And it took a friend of mine who was a roofer when I moved back to British Columbia here to basically point out, like, look, man, don't be fucking scared, right? Jump in with both feet. What's the worst that can happen? You'll fail. Guess what? You'll never fucking succeed if you don't try. So if you don't try, you've already failed.
Yeah, you've already felt. Yeah.
It's one thing to try and fail. It's another thing to never try. What's the old saying? It's not aiming low and hitting. It's not aiming high and missing. It's aiming low and hitting is the problem. And when you aim low, yeah, there's a good chance you'll hit. You're going to hit low. You're never going to hit high. So take your shot, right? Take your shots. In this life, you only got one. Take your shots. You want to be a fucking, florist or goddamn baker and get out of whatever construction job you're in, go nuts, man. Go nuts. You'll have support, right?
And the biggest thing is that as a man, you could deal with the consequences if you are alone. If you are with your family, I mean, women, children, husband, wife, whatever, you cannot deal with the consequences head on.
Hmm.
So that is the paralyzing factor that I see
Yeah,
because of the family, not because family is bad or anything, but genuinely.
I would have to say they can be your biggest detractor, but no, they're not bad. It's not bad to have family. It's just when they scare you to the point where you're gun shy, as we use the term, right? Gun shy. It's like giving a kid that's a gun that's too big for him when he's young will make him flinch every time he pulls the trigger once he gets older, right?
Yes.
That stays with you. Well, that mentality stays with you as well. It really does. Um, and it's something we really need to break the cycle on. We really do, because as I've stated, Robert Kiyosaki has stated that it's a poor mind mentality. You know what I mean? To never think you can go outside of the track or create your own path or not just work for a paycheck, but work for yourself. When I started working for myself, it was the first time I felt free, and I was working till like fucking 1 a.m, man. 8 a.m. till 1 in the fucking morning, because I was there for me, and it felt fucking great. Sure, I was working fucking insane hours, and I never stopped, but I was happy. I didn't have to worry about a boss. I was the fucking boss, right? All I
Yeah.
had to do was make the customer happy. Well, that's easy enough. That's it. Followed my own fucking schedule. Eventually, when I started hiring guys, I put down the tools, right? I just had to go find the jobs. And I still made good money, but not according to the government. Shh. We'll keep that quiet, right? But yeah, like I think the happiest points in my life was when I stopped listening to people's warnings about what could happen, negative, right? And started looking at what could happen, positive. I was happy. Well, Brother Indy or Unwanted, are you anything else you want to share on that? Anybody else want to touch on it?
That's it, man, from my side.
I got to tell you, Chris, like you just said, when you just stopped listening to other people and just made yourself happy. That's basically what I did. I got to tell you, I haven't been this happy since before I was married. I'm happier now than I think I've ever been, because I just basically said, I really don't give a shit what you say. I'm moving to Oklahoma. I don't care what you say. I'm buying a house. I'm enjoying myself. I'm in my 50s. I'm enjoying this last run. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. If you are not living for you, you're living for someone else.
Right.
That's not, how the fuck does that make you happy? I mean, yes, we live for our children type of thing, or we do things for our children, but that's different.
Yeah.
If you're living in a prison, a mental prison, especially based, that's created by fear that other people have implanted in you because they were too scared to try to succeed or to do something they loved rather than what they had to do. Dude, you've built a prison, and you didn't have to touch a fucking thing. You're in your own mental prison. Who the fuck wants to live like that?
I went through that shit when I was married, man. Never again. Never again. That I say
again.
Divorce costs so much because it's worth it. That's for sure.
Well,
Amen.
I do hear that a lot, and I'm not saying you're wrong, Eric, man, but goddamn, that fucking hurt. That pinched. Part of our mental health is our financial health.
Yeah, Saunders, I'm not gonna lie on that one, man. I spent $30,000, and that hurt.
I was at 49,000, and Rad quadrupled us.
Yeah,
and I know he doesn't mind me saying that because he said it live once.
He said it live, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's even though people say, why divorce is so costly, because it's worth it. We can all get the humor. I get it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But it still doesn't mean it fucking hurt any less.
No, it didn't hurt any less, but
the spiritual, physical grief, the financial hit was fucking significant. But to get where we are now, and I never thought I would get there either, Eric and Chris, you probably never thought you'd get there either. And sometimes you still have those dark thoughts that want to linger.
I miss my children, man.
Yeah.
Every fucking day and night.
Yeah.
That ain't going away. Yeah. I've learned to live with that demon, right?
You've learned to manage it better because it's never going to go away. Just like my PTSD, it's never going to go away. You got to learn how to manage it.
And you know what?
These things are not going to go away because we always work to try to fix something. That means we want it to go away, because when you fix a problem, you hope that problem goes away. Mm-hmm. You have to restructure your fucking thinking to get there. And it took me a long time, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was so alone in that marriage that I literally felt like I was dying.
Yeah.
Like I could never go back to a relationship like that. I can never go back to anything like that. I don't even want to put myself in the risk of attaining that again.
Well, and we don't want to have anyone that has that kind of fucking power over us ever again either.
Right.
People want to talk about, hey, be more vulnerable, be emotional, be this and this and whatever. And it's not that we don't want to. Deep inside, we do want to, especially as men. But every time, not every time, but more times than it should ever be, happens where that is used against you, whether it be fucking in your marriage, in a relationship, in a household, or in a court of law. And you're just like, well, fuck, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
I had to go through that in a country that I didn't belong in. I wasn't allowed to work there legally. I didn't want to break the law, right? And I was in a country where my only anchor to that country was my wife. And she was cutting ties. Yeah, brother. Brother
How
Ghost.
many ex-wives you got?
Just the one.
You got
Don't
custody
worry,
of
I
one
ain't
of
that
your
dumb.
What'd you say?
I ain't that dumb to do it twice.
Well,
Oh, thanks.
Don't you have custody of one of your kids?
Yeah, my youngest boy that's here with another woman, me and her have a good co-parenting relationship.
Oh, okay. So you got married once and then knocked up and a different lady.
We had a kid together, but I mean, she had to go through the whole fucking spiel that we've all shared with the same fucking women afterwards, right? I don't do this anymore. I don't do that anymore. This isn't a relationship. I can walk away from you tomorrow and not feel a fucking thing. And if we never touch each other again, it's still too fucking soon, right? She understood where I came from because she had met guys that were in our position, right? But I still had to explain it to her from day one, that just to cover my ass, right? Right now, even if you could call up my sister, who's met her, right? Obviously, she will tell you, Chris has told this woman from day one that he does not want anything serious with her. He can co-parent with her, no problem. We can get along. Day she mentions the family court, she's a dead woman.
You will disappear.
She will.
So
I don't even care if she disappears.
You got your second baby mama to let you see your kid without having to go to court?
No, we have a drawn-up agreement since the day she told me she was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is no you get to see it when I say so. We both co-parent this child. The first person to step in the way is the fucking guilty party.
Right on. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, man.
Yeah, and we had one redrawn up the day after we found out that there was no learning disabilities or special needs, essentially. Right?
Now, how old are your older kids?
My oldest is now going to be 12.
Okay.
Yeah. And I haven't seen him going. Yeah, I haven't seen him in 5 years. He reached out to me. He reached out to me a few months ago. Actually, it was last October. And he found me through Facebook, right? And the relationship started off again. Everything was great. I explained to him, look, man, whatever you've been told, your dad has never abandoned you. He's been cut out of your life. I love you to death. This was not what I wanted, right? And it made sense to him then. He even said, yeah, Dad, I understand. I didn't believe what they were saying. We had a great, couple of months there where we were communicating back and forth. And he disappeared for a couple of weeks, came back. We chatted for a little bit. He said he had some, technical issues. Fine and dandy. So we started chatting again. I didn't really notice anything wrong other than he wasn't coming on as much. And then he disappeared again for a couple more weeks. About a month and a half later, I finally got him to answer a message. And he was a completely different person.
And he's 12?
What I believe happened is his mom found our messages, started reprogramming. And of course, he's around friends now that are in that, preteen phase or possibly teenagers themselves. They're little gangbangers who've grown up most likely in a fatherless home, right? And his messages were so off key that I was ready to call the local police to have a fucking welfare check done to make sure somebody hadn't either stolen his equipment or had broken into that fucking place and killed them all. He had to come online through video and prove that it was him. And he's like, you know, you haven't been there for my bad times. You don't need to be there for my good times. And I'm the son that ghosted you. And it's like, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Two
mom
months.
talking.
Yeah, 2 months ago, you were still my little boy. Now all of a sudden you're a gangbanger.
He'll figure it out once he starts dating.
Well, that's what happens, man. And I don't have the money, guys. I honestly don't have the money to fucking take her back to court anymore.
Even
I mean,
if you did with the retainer fees and all the things, there's no guarantee that anything's going to change outside of a slap on the wrist, because it's not going to be the same for you as it is for the wife. Because
Dude, I've never
when you go into court, if you have a swinging dick, you're already at a disadvantage.
I haven't had a lawyer since the first 6 months into our divorce because I couldn't afford to keep him.
Yeah.
And their retainer was 10 grand. I was literally an
10
immigrant.
grand?
Yeah, I was
have
an
troubles coming up
immigrant.
with 5, man. It's 5 where I'm from.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was an immigrant living in a country that couldn't work. I didn't have a work visa, and I was literally only allowed to stay there as long as my wife was willing to say she was my
Wife.
Yeah, that and my guarantor.
Sponsor. Yeah.
See,
Sponsor. There
another
you go,
example,
sponsor.
another example of you having to put your entire life in the hands of a woman.
Yeah.
You can't have that person have that kind of power again. That's just another example there, Eric Zombro, of I'll never allow someone to have the power that he's talking about over me again. I just can't do it. I won't put myself
When,
through
when TFM made that video, she will never love you. I hope that people know what video I'm talking about.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
TFM?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, turd flinging monkey.
Hey, Chris, I got some words of encouragement for you.
Go ahead, brother.
When my parents split up, my mom did the same shit. She like twisted my mind up, made me think my dad was the bad guy and she was the victim. And then when I grew up and became a dad myself, I put all the pieces together, and I finally like reached out to my dad and I was like, "Hey, I get it. Mom's a cunt." So
yeah, but unfortunately, Ghost Man, that's time you're never getting back.
Yes.
Right, for sure. I mean, yeah, I feel you with that too. I've been alienated from my kid as well. So like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't really, I struggle with it too, you know what I mean? It's shitty.
Yep. Do you know what
See,
I find? Sorry, Eric.
No,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Finish up, Chris. I'm sorry.
The upside to going through what we've gone through is we found each other and ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you guys found me.
Yeah.
You like me.
No,
You really
I am,
like me.
no, I am dead fucking serious, man.
No.
This community
Yeah.
literally fucking filled a void that I was filling with fake people.
Me too.
With empty people that could not really understand me, even if they tried.
Yeah.
If they wanted to try.
And that's
Which
in your
they
real
don't.
life circle too. What we do here, you don't do that shit outside in your real life, dude. Come on.
I stated
Anybody
the
on
other
here
night.
say that you can go to the next 5 people that you know or see and talk about what we do and not be looked at as a fucking weirdo from another fucking dimension.
Dude, I tell you guys, I tell you guys things that I don't tell the woman out there with my kid right now.
I didn't even share the new. My family doesn't even know what my house looks like. The only one who knows what it looks like is my mother, because she's going to be moving in with me. And I told her and you guys, and I told her she's not allowed to tell anyone that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that's amazing, because not only is your house, does that look fucking awesome, which congratulations, man. No shit.
Thank you.
That looks fucking nice. That is nice. But you're right. We share more shit here. Like here, shit that actually could be used against me in a court of law, probably, if they fucking dug deep enough on all of our streams.
The only thing
I'm comfortable to do it though,
Yeah.
because I don't do this in real life, guys. This isn't me. If you saw me in real life, I'd probably be really quiet and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
no.
But
The only thing people knew in my family was that, yeah, I'm buying a house. Yeah, I'm moving my mother in, and that's it. And they have no idea what it looks like. I won't tell them where I'm going to be moving to. Nothing.
Nope.
But but it's true. Like this community has done so much for me. It's saved me. It really has.
Me too. Unfortunately, I couldn't get on Pop's board. But I can't donate to them through PayPal either.
You know what's funny was I had like a private chat with Pop, and he even said, he goes, "Man, you're an anomaly." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I've never seen a man win custody and support of 2 daughters and be able to take them out of state."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's rare.
yeah, I'm a very rare anomaly.
Dude,
Extremely rare.
I can't.
But
find
I
people
think
that
it was
take custody.
I think it was because my daughters were older. And I mean, I did everything with my daughters, everything. My ex, she just shut down, and my kids have zero memories of doing anything fun with her.
Yeah.
Easy. Were they all over 14?
Yes,
Yeah. See, they can.
16 and 18.
Yeah. See, they can go in.
17 and 15, and then when my daughter hit 18, my older daughter, she moved in with her boyfriend, who is now her fiance, and then she got a job doing medical equipment sales in Westchester County, New York. So she's making more money than I am.
Well, I don't know about other states, but Indiana, over the age of 14, they can call for consultation with a judge to pick a parent.
Well, that's what happened, and that's what was going to happen in New York, but then the judge just she just nipped it in the bud.
Well, here's the thing on that, Indy. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because the state of Wisconsin has the exact same thing, right? And I mentioned that to the social workers that I was involved with while I was, dealing with the fucking divorce. And I asked them that exact same question. Do you know what they told me? Never. Plain out fucking lied right to my face. Never. They don't ever get a chance to pick who they are. Once they become adults, they can go where they want to go, but that until then, they don't get to choose or say anything. So
What, 14?
No, they told me that they don't get a choice.
Oh, bullshit.
Exactly. And this is from social workers. Why? Because she knew I didn't know any better then.
Yeah.
But if I actually went and showed, like, these women should know these fucking laws. They're involved with family court, right? And they lied the entire fucking way.
That's why they get involved in family court, so they can do stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I just say something to MGTOW Cowboy in the chat?
Yeah, actually, go ahead.
Cowboy, it doesn't faze me that like heartbreaking. It's upsetting because most of my family, like, they were dead set against me. Like, I think moving on and moving away from them, because I think a lot of them just were pissed I was moving on to bigger and better things. That's the only thing I could think of.
They're jealous.
Jim's got a never more true comment right there.
Yeah, can I touch on the comment or the
go ahead,
topic? Yeah, dude, like with the red pill metaphor, like when you take the red pill, you realize that even your own family are agents of the system. And if you don't go along with the blue pill agenda, they're going to try to bring you down just like everybody else will. So it's like you kind of have to emotionally detach from your own family members.
Well, I think I've mentioned it a couple times to you guys. Maybe not you, Ghost. It's probably pretty new, but my own mother, the grandmother of these 3 boys, when I first came back to Canada and explained that she had just cut me off when we were going into the courts, right? Or through the final hearing. She actually said to me that she understood what she was doing. So I was like, so you're in support of what she's doing? Yeah, I understand. I was like, no, are you in support? It's just like, well, somewhat. I was like, are you fucking serious? These are your grandkids you're never going to see because of the woman that you say you understand and kind of support. Are you listening to yourself?
Anything to support the sisterhood.
Yeah, anything. The hive mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's male liberation is a threat to their security. They need us to be slaves to keep the ship moving.
Anything to support their own fucking solipsism. That's the fucking culprit right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that female-owned group preference really is an accurate thing.
Nothing exists outside this bubble, and these experiences and these things, if they go against what I think, they don't even exist. That's how they operate.
Why do you think they try to shut this down as much as they do? Why do
Oh,
you think TFM, speaking of TFM, one of the fucking OGs, why do you think he isn't here anymore?
Well, you can actually still catch his streams on the Blue State Survivalist channel.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then
I
they
didn't know
get archived on MGTOW TV.
that. Yeah.
And I still haven't checked that out yet. I have it in my tabs. I have it saved, but MGTOW TV supposedly mirrors everything here. If you want to save it there, is that correct?
Not everything, but a lot of content creators, they'll upload their stuff on here and MGTOW TV.
Okay.
A lot of TFM stuff's on MGTOW TV. He's one of the most red-pilled content creators I've ever heard. That dude drops some serious red pills on that channel. It'll almost put you in, like you'll almost overdose listening to his content. You'll have to like take a break for a minute.
Yeah. Well, I recommend everybody does. And I didn't get this point out the other day, real quick. When it comes to red pill, MGTOW, bachelorhood, whatever. Use what you guys can. Take the advices, apply them to your life as they're applicable, but don't be afraid to back off from it too, because you can overdose on the shit. I know it sounds fucking dumb, but I did it, and I was away for weeks and weeks at a time, because it's just like when you watch it every day, you are what you do, and you are what you watch, and you are what you know what I mean. Like with society, it can get into your rhythm and fuck that shit up, because it's a lot to take in. Even though it's very freeing and appreciated, you got to like unplug, if you will, every once in a while. At least I had to, just for your own mental health and shit, because it's a lot to take in day after day after day after day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
absolutely.
you get like a sort of like ego death from the red pill. It's like your blue pill self is dying, and it's like kind of painful. So you kind of got to like ease your way into it.
Well, you know what's painful about it is it kills everything that you were taught was true.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we were sold that lie from the cradle, right?
Correct. Like, find a woman, she'll be true to you. Get the house, the wife, the picket fence.
Yeah. The fucking little dog.
The dog and the 2.1 kids,
Yeah.
It was all bogus.
It might as well have come out from fucking Disney. It's been a lie for a long fucking time. And I'm not saying that most, there are a few marriages out there that make it, but most don't. And I mean, that was even in my parents' day, right? Most didn't make it.
Right.
Right now, 90% fail. Who the fuck goes in and says, yeah, I'm going to roll the dice on 90% against me odds?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking stupid.
It's not that, and we all know this here. It's not that every woman will, or every woman will. It's that every woman has the power.
Has the power to do it.
They have the
Absolutely.
power. 100%. They have the power. It's not that everyone will. It's just that 100% have the power, and
Dude.
you just can't. You can't risk that, dude. You can't. I
No,
hate
and
saying that. Just like we talked about the other day. None of us want to be right on this shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? I wish
who
the blue
wants
pill
it?
was fucking real. Who wouldn't want that?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, with Oki, like Oki left the community and he's dating, and apparently he's very serious with. Look, I wish him all the luck in the world. I wish him nothing but happiness. I really do. It's just not for me. It's just not for me.
I think
Well-
he's just one of those guys that couldn't handle it, dude. He was
Well,
like, this is too much.
Hold
Right.
on, Oki started striking out though. Did you
No,
notice that?
but I'm not agreeing with the way Oki left the community. He literally just blew all the bridges up,
But
when he
yeah,
left.
I'm just saying he was striking out, and I was like, "Wait a minute, dude, why are you striking out? Is there some internal shit going in that brain pan of yours?" You know what I mean? He just started striking out.
I don't know about striking out, but stroking the fuck out. Hey, look, like we've all
You're not
kind of
gonna
come
lie.
to this same assumption. If you want to go back to fucking the modern idea of dating and marriage and all that shit, by all means, you want to go try to live the fairy tale, go ahead. Right?
Yeah, more power to you.
More power to you. And if it goes south, man, we've parted on good terms. You're welcome to come back if you need someone to talk to. No problem. However,
Yeah, but he
if
burnt
you
bridges.
if you shit on these people on your way out the fucking door, people who have been here for you and other men who are about to go through what you're going to go through again, guess what? There's nowhere to come back to. I might
Well,
burn certain bridges because I know how to swim, but that doesn't mean I burn them all.
well, see, that's what like I was wanting to comment on EZ with family. Don't go there because you go there and there ain't no coming back. You are going down a road you don't want with me because I will drop you like a bad habit.
Even if it's family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that sucks. And it's like you said, Ghost, and this is real shit. You said emotionally detach. I call it either compartmentalize or emotionally divorce yourself from certain things. And that could even be, God forbid, I even have to say this, but as a father, I've had to do it. So I can do it because I've lived it, is from your own kids, not in the way that you cut them off completely. But it's like on the back burner, like, how do I say this as a father? Because we have conviction behind our words when it comes to cutting family members off. So I'm not saying that's not there. There's always a chance for someone to correct their wrongs, especially if it's your son or daughter, even no matter how hurt you are. At least that's what I've experienced. Because you still have that tiny little belief that there's something there that you can salvage, you can save it, you can, because that fixing problems or wanting, good things outside of what we have been through is always going to be there for your kids in some type of level.
Yes.
No matter what they've done to you, and no matter how angry and how emotionally compromised you are, because it's your son, it's your blood, it's your daughter, it's whatever, and how upset you are in words that you couldn't even imagine. There's still like that fucking thing as a father. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, Father. I'm not getting along with my kids real well.
It's controversial.
No, you're not getting along with them right now. That doesn't change how you feel about them.
Right.
Right. We don't have to get along, but that doesn't mean we don't care.
Well, it's like you want them to eat, just not at your table right now. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
you want them to eat, just not at your table.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll give them crackers and Kool-Aid.
They still got something. Still something.
I mean,
it's such a complicated subject. Even though men are simple, we don't require much to be happy at all. But this is true. I'll fucking argue that with anybody, even though I hate arguing. I don't like it.
Stale crackers.
Yeah. What the fuck was I talking about?
Men are simple creatures.
Yes, but emotionally, I believe we feel deeper and we love deeper and we understand what actual love is deeper than we're given credit for as men. I think it hurts us more just because we're nonchalant about it or, quote unquote stoic doesn't mean that we don't fucking feel.
Well, and
my mind never shuts the fuck off, guys, ever.
When it comes to cutting someone out because, they're a constant fucking nuisance, not even because their life is shit, but because they literally set themselves up that way, right? They set themselves up to ruin everyone around them like a fucking black hole sucking in any bit of light around them. They suck you in too. When we decide to say, okay, enough's enough and I have to cut this person out of my life, it's not a decision that's made easy, right?
No.
Where women can turn it off just like that. Snap of their fucking fingers. It's done. And it doesn't matter how minor or major it is. If you're fucking done, you're done. My ex-wife.
It doesn't matter. If you did 99 amazing things, dude, it doesn't matter. That one thing or whatever is what we'll be focused on. And the 99 things that you made sacrifices for and we're being as genuine as you could be, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No,
and I can't get that through my head.
Dude, the worst is when you knock up a female that's one of those people that if you weren't handcuffed to them, they would be in that category of people that you would never talk to again. That's like
Right.
my biggest struggle, dude.
Oh.
Is
Hey,
I
look,
have to deal with this bitch on a regular basis.
Yeah.
check
But-
out
but
who we
in-
got in the stream, guys. It's awful late for this guy to be up.
What's up, Rev?
Brother Rev.
Reverend. All Reverend.
Well, guys, I'll tell you how cold I am. I've cut 3 out of 4 children out of my will. They're not getting a damn thing. Period.
Oh,
And that's okay. I don't think anyone's going to fault you.
I'm
We don't
proud
live
of you,
life in
Indy.
your shoes. We don't see the same guy looking at us in the mirror. Just because we say things that might differentiate doesn't mean that we don't understand. Because I understand that for sure, Indy. I do.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much a man can take. Every man has his breaking point. Period. End of story. Somewhere, somehow, you will
but
get.
it ain't nearly as fucking fragile as theirs.
No. But
Not
once you
nearly.
get to that point, once you get to that point of indifference, it's hard to get back from that, guys. Once you lose
Yeah.
someone who, if you lose for example, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, if you lose my ability to care for you or respect you, good luck getting it back. I
Yeah.
don't know if it ever happens.
Yeah, I think we're still
Yeah.
easier to get it back from though than they are.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Like
agree with
said,
that.
When my ex-wife finally said the divorce was on and the papers were signed, this was a totally different person I was dealing with. I
It's not
was
the same
less
person you
than
married.
garbage. No,
The
I was less
The
than
woman
garbage.
you marry is not the same person you fucking divorce.
She
Oh,
gave
yeah.
she gave me less respect as a human being and less regard than a fucking hobo on the street that she had never seen before.
Well, what's that guy Tom Likas used to say? He goes, "You ever really want to see who you were married to? Divorce her."
Divorced her. Yeah. On that note, let's welcome Brother Real Talk to the stream. Hello, sir.
How you guys doing tonight?
Real talk. Good to see you, you fucking creature lover.
Hey, real talk.
Yeah, you guys know that song by Metallica, off Kill 'Em All, Seek and Destroy.
Yeah.
Searching.
Yeah, Seek and Destroy. I was going to do a remix cover because the creature and simps alike, because the simp is wired just like the creature. All they can do is consume and destroy. So it's searching, consume and destroy. I think it would be a good remix to exemplify how they're only good at 2 things: is consume resources and then destroy good men's lives, because they don't destroy the evil man's life at all. He's the partner in crime. When it comes to men who really can hold society up, you got to kill that man, because he is what you have to feast off of in a parasitical fashion.
Yeah, this
Th-
meme right here is a perfect example of how shit really is. If you guys want to look at that,
It's a little hard for me to see on this small screen. Hang on here.
you guys can't read it. Here,
Can you blow it up?
Okay, how society
Well, I
prioritizes men.
don't know how to blow it up, but I can read it to you. It says how society prioritizes men, and then at the top of the list is rich women, and they can get away with murder. And then it's women, and it says they get all the rights with no responsibility and shelters for homeless women. And then it's rich men, they get tax bailouts and short prison sentences. Then it's girls, they get educational benefits but no Violence Against Kids Act. Then it's boys, and it says they have some support but don't have any education that fits boys. Then it's animals, they have animal rights and PETA. Then it's prisoners, they get conjugal visits and 3 squares and a roof. Then it's men, paid slaves, and then poor men, nothing. That's like the realistic hierarchy of society.
Dude, I think we just found our new fucking flag.
Yeah, and that thing with animals above men is definitely true, because if you see these guys who date single mothers, and it's always like my kids and my dog comes before you in their dating profiles.
Yep. Hey, Ghost, are you in fucking Shinobi's Discord by chance?
No, I'm not, because I don't know. I've never used Discord, so I don't. I made an account a long time ago, and I forgot the password. I was gonna get on it, but when I went to try to like log in, it wouldn't let me. I'm not that familiar with Discord. I might try it again because Dak said he had one too.
Yeah, we all kind of use Shinobis, but well, is this something that's online? Because I think we should all go get new screensavers, and I just found the one we should use.
Yeah, if you go to Google and type in MGTOW memes and then just go to Google Images, there's all kinds of good shit like this on there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Hey, Outlaw, hopefully you're not leaving, because I kind of wanted to share your video from the day, buddy, because that one kind of hits close to home. But first, Indy, on the topic, I know it's been a while, but have you got anything else to share when it comes to your ex-wife, family members, friends, or even your kids that have kind of been that way?
Regarding
Basically being as negative as they possibly can when you want to try to succeed.
betrayal?
No, not betrayal. We can get on that one, but that'll be a fucking deeper one.
But no, it's just all betrayal. I had a good father, good mother, good grandmother. Unfortunately, they passed when I was young, and the family just went to absolute shit. Absolute shit. I mean, guys, family can be ruthless. Just absolutely ruthless. They strike at your core and just, you know, I'm worried about Saunders.
Oh, I was just sitting while peeing, man. You're good.
Drink!
There, that made my night.
Yes.
Therapy fucking set, guys.
Yes.
Thanks for the therapy session.
I set that up.
Yes.
But no,
Another
guys,
representative of the butthole.
Yes, but
family, they just, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's society, the universe, I don't know. They will just tear you down.
Yeah.
And you just got to get rid of them. I mean, I'm sorry. I hate that.
Well, I mean, one of my aunts took over essentially the day-to-day care of my grandparents on my dad's side. They sold their house. They sold everything they owned.
Yep.
Got them legally divorced.
Yep.
And as soon as the grandfather, because my grandfather lived to a very late old age, as soon as his fucking like pension and stuff had started to run out, right?
Yep.
They dropped him off on our doorstep.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was their daughter and her husband, who was the biggest crook we had ever met.
Yep.
And that's what she allowed him to do. Well, I mean, she was the crook as well, right? So it's not like she was fucking absolved of any sins. But yeah, that's the kind of fucked up shit that I have seen from my own family. And when my grandparents on my mom's side passed away, just like you said, the glue that held the family together just disintegrated. Everybody went nuts.
Guys, I want to say something real quick, Indy. Sorry for interrupting. Successful endeavors, you are correct. I've said this before, too. You put it on the head. It's not about family is not what makes you blood. Loyalty is what makes you fucking family.
Yeah, I can fucking fully agree with that.
Yes. Yep.
I got some family members still, but I got more loyal fucking family right here.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Sorry, Indy. Go ahead, brother.
I have been in court battles with family members.
Yeah.
And testified against, and it's just when there's money involved, guys, it can get really ugly.
Yes.
Really ugly. And it's kind of like you're willing to throw family to the curb, under the bus, gutter, whatever, over $1.
Yeah, dude. They
Lots
sell
of
your
dollars, but
they sell your organs, man.
yeah,
If they could, they'd drain you fucking dry of blood and sell your fucking organs piece by piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
your
what I'm.
blood relatives.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
No, that's sort of what I'm dealing with too. Like,
Well, you mentioned to us the other night when the stream was over. I don't know if you want to bring it up about. Now you briefly mentioned it. I don't know if it's serious or not. That they were all just worried about what they would get from you if you passed away.
yes.
Yeah.
It's I kind of, yeah. Fuck. I got another diagnosis. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
And it's not great. But I'm still going through with getting this house. I'm going to live with how I want to live, and I'm going to go out my way. There's no way I can do something like I did again in 2018. That was agony. That was torture, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Now,
How about family?
Wish them on
I
your
would-
worst enemy.
Sorry, I'm pretty cold.
but I don't know. Like, instead of like being worried, I got asked, well, who's your insurance policies to? And it was messed up. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
and they know I have 2 daughters, and they were like, well, I did all this stuff for you, and it's just
I'm telling you.
shocking.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Well, that's what we're here for, buddy. Hopefully,
People keeping fucking unjustified fucking scores when you've done things that you never fucking, you did things that you never fucking expected anything back in return for, dozens and dozens and dozens of times.
Right.
And then one time you don't do something or whatever, then they want to make you feel guilty, like you were obligated to them for something that they did for you. When it's just like, if you want to do one for one, you're about 28 fucking, steps behind.
Yeah, dude,
I hate that shit, man.
Yeah.
It's even worse than that, though, Father.
Yeah.
It's family.
Like, I've taken care of my parents now since about 2004. My ex-wife and I, we built a 1,300 square foot apartment for them at our house. And then when I got divorced in 2018, I moved them with me to, I got them set up in an apartment in New York, which I really didn't want them to do, but then they ran out of money because the rent was so high. Then I moved them down here to Oklahoma with me. And then when my dad died, I got, I handled everything, and, and now I'm buying a house, and I'm going to move my mother in with me. And I haven't asked my brother for shit. And all he's worried about is, is my mother, what he can get from my mother, what he can get from me. It's bizarre.
Yeah. It's you don't think it's possible.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
like, it's
these
just,
these people are leeches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can understand the purpose of a leech. Fuck, I don't even know.
Eric, I wanted to
there's-
just ask Eric quickly. I'm sorry, Chris, go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
Eric, not to get too personal, but is it carcinoma cancer?
it's not confirmed, but I had cancer of my neck, my carotid arteries.
Okay. I'm a biochemist. I actually did research in a few anti-cancer labs, and I was working on this quote-unquote compound. You can't really even call it a drug because it was just a combination of vitamins. It was most active in stage 4 colon cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, but it had actually saved a billionaire of brain cancer. It got through the blood-brain barrier. The fucked up part was once the FDA found out that it was helpful, they banned it, but you can still get it in Mexico. The compound was known as Apatone, A-P-A-T-O-N-E. And you'll hear a lot of people trying to, not people, but certain people in forums will try to steer people away from it. But I actually was culturing cancer cells, and I was treating it with this literally combination of vitamin C and K3. It was 100 parts vitamin C to 1 part K3. The cancer cell would want to eat the vitamin C because the vitamin C would act as a sugar. And then and that's how it worked. It would go after the most hungry cancer cell first. And then once it would trick the cancer cell into consuming all the vitamin C, the C would do the damage on the outside of the cell. And then that K3 molecule, known as menadione, would be able to penetrate the cell wall, and it would be able to get in and cause the cell to go through a certain type of death, and it known as autoschisis. I was actually working with the PhDs who had like 30 plus years research on it. So if there's still any way that you can get your hands on that shit, it's a combination of vitamins. The placebo had more side effects than the actual drug. And that was the first time I had ever seen that in my research. Yes. And it was all stage 4 colon cancer patients that they did the clinical trials on. It was getting up to the 3rd stage clinical trials, and as soon as it got up there, the FDA banned it. Those sick fucking bastards. So if you want to do your research on it, man, I would highly suggest it, just because it would take and this is, you know, in breast cancer and colon cancer, you know, you have a different type, but if it worked in brain or had some effectiveness, you know, I want to still give you all the options that you have at your fingertips. So basically, softball-sized tumors were being reduced down to nothing or a very manageable size to where they wouldn't have to go through it. Basically, what it is a chemo sensitizer. It fucks up the cancer before you ever go into any sort of treatment, any sort of radiation or chemo. Yeah, it's APATONE, and I think what's available in Mexico, it's called Apatone Plus. They had to change the name a little bit, but yeah, are you on Discord?
Yes.
I'm
on Shinobi's.
Okay, I'm gonna get on there. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna try to send you as much resource that I have. And like, you're talking to someone who actually did research on the compound underneath, like the OGs who are studying this thing pretty heavily. And you know how the FDA works. If it has effectiveness, if it's providing a solution, and by the way, an entire month's supply, because it was a combination of vitamins, an entire month's supply while it was still in the United States was $60 to $80 sent to your house. So if if it's still a combination of vitamins down in Mexico, they're not going to be charging an arm and a leg for this shit. I actually talked to the guy because I was looking for a friend of mine whose family member was sick. I got to get the guy's contact information. It still has to be in my email somewhere. The guy who basically runs the Apatone Plus company, I think he might be down in Tijuana, but nevertheless, man, you know, I didn't want to get too personal, but I just had a hunch. So as much as I help and resource I can get to you on that, if you can get your hands on it, it's worth a fucking shot, because they don't want people to have answers, solutions. They don't want to be able to get you on something that isn't going to kill you by taking it. You know, the shit that they have now since the 70s, it's all been to promote more cancer, to cause more chronic disease. So, yeah, I need to get on the Discord with you and send all this shit over.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And, you know, Eric, buddy, right now there's not much most of us can do outside of it, but give you a support group. And if you ever need any of us, man, you just have to fucking say the word. And this is a community that'll absolutely be there for you right until the bitter end, whatever decision you make, brother.
No, Amber, what'd you do with Father Saunders?
Father Saunders just dropped without even saying goodbye. It was very rude, and it hurt our feelings.
It hurt my feelings.
Oh, well, we got Mr. Sifu coming in. Say hello. Hello, Mr. Sifu.
Greetings,
The
seekers
Jedi.
after enlightenment.
Hey,
You
Sifu.
know, I just was picking up little pieces of the conversation because I just got here, but I think I have some relevant information for you. Now, some of y'all may not know that I'm a cancer survivor.
No.
And one of the things I did was take edible THC oil. So,
Are you cooking or washing your hands, Sifu?
Can anyone hear him? Because I'm losing him.
Yeah, you're talking about Rick Simpson oil?
it wasn't that exact product, but I did eat some edible oil.
Fuck no, we've lost Eric. What the fuck? Sorry, buddy. Hang on a sec.
We're falling apart at the seams.
Goddamn Susan's crashing everybody.
Well, I just wanted to say that, I don't trust pharmaceuticals. Now, I have taken them. I took Lexapro when I had depression, but hell, what some people call a drug, I call medicine, man. It helped cure me.
Sorry, Eric dropped out, brother, and we were having some trouble hearing you. Could you start over?
Sifu, I feel the same thing about cocaine.
I know it's fun drugs, guys, but I don't support cocaine. It's bad for you.
Eric Clapton.
Oh, he did enough cocaine to kill a horse.
Yeah. Now I only did coke twice. The first time was like, oh hey, this is a different high. This is interesting. The second time I had one of those paranoia attacks, and I was like, oh fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh man, I did it for a weekend, and really, I could have been junk, but all I did and really got from it was I didn't sleep all weekend, and I just wanted more. Like, I
really?
put my head. Yeah, no, I put my head down on a fucking Friday and I lifted it up on a fucking Sunday. That was my experience with cocaine when I was like 18, and I never touched it after. But if I smoke a cigarette now, I can still taste it. If I were to have a drink, I can still taste it in the back of my throat.
Now, I never did crack, but I did do meth one weekend when I said, what the hell? Whatever's going to happen will happen. But I was not impressed.
No?
I have never done a repeat of that.
Nah, meth is junk.
It's a dirty drug, man. It's a nasty, rough, dirty drug. I mean, I understand the science behind it, but I haven't done it, and I've seen the effects it has on people.
Oh yeah, same thing with crack.
Yeah,
I've seen the effect.
That's totally justified.
Mm-hmm.
They prescribed me Adderall when I was like 9 years old, which is basically pharmaceutical meth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that's not always bad. Now I did give my son Ritalin when he was in school, but only because we could see that it worked. And in the summer, we didn't keep him doped up and wrapped up in the corner. And we said, no, pack up that fucking PlayStation, get the fuck outside and play. Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? On the topic of drugs and kids, I know we went through the fucking Ritalin phase during the, early 90s up till probably like mid 2000s. But right now, parents are fucking dosing the hell out of their kids with melatonin to fucking make them sleep.
Yes.
Like
Ambien too.
Yeah, they are fucking ready to OD these kids. We're going to have kids that if they survive, by the time they get to adults, they won't be able to sleep properly because they're fucking OD'd on melatonin their whole life.
Hey, Chris, are you only able to have 6 people on the panel?
Yeah, sorry guys, that's all.
I'll jump off, Chris.
No, it's good, buddy. I want to hear more.
Keep easy.
Fucking
I was
racist
gonna
left.
hop off to someone else.
Well, no.
come in.
Fuck did Easy go? God damn it.
But racist, he just left.
Yeah, I didn't want Easy to leave either. I was gonna hop off.
All
I
right,
felt
brother.
bad because when I first got on here, I did the butthole thing, and I think one
No.
contriver actually got pissed off about it.
No,
Yeah,
wait
well,
a minute.
you're a
You
racist.
replaced EZ with Father Saunders? That's man. Downgrade.
Hey now, Indy.
Downgrade.
Y'all be quiet now. And I see you guys in the chat that talk shit too, and I'm just like, quiet, you don't laugh at that shit. And then I laugh.
Well,
That's awesome.
I kind of want to take a moment while we got fucking Mr. MGTOW Outlaw with us. I wanted to share his video from today, and I want everybody to shut the fuck up, listen to the message that this motherfucker has to say, and really think about the actual brotherhoods that we have here, because this was a good video to show for tonight.
Now, if we've already watched it, do we still got to shut the fuck up?
Yes. Because
You got
know
told.
what?
You got told by someone fucking a lot younger than you, Indy.
no, like
Welcome to being the fucking military.
it's a message that I you know what, he was fucking on point. And you know, it's like I said about fucking what's his name, cocksucker Oki. You can leave. Do not fucking attack these people on your way out. And you know what? This is why I'm so upset with him and the way he did shit. So, because this is my brotherhood.
Are you going to play video?
Yes, I'm going to play the video. Eric, if you want to come back in, buddy. Ghost was going to take off, but I want to play this for you guys.
Saunders, what are you doing?
Sitting off in.
Go
Drink.
on, Indy. All right. Let me play this for you motherfuckers. All right, gentlemen. Let's roll this out from Mr. Cowboy. And I will only speed it up a little bit. Oh, fuck, that's the wrong one. When I figure my shit out, I'll play it. So here we go.
Seems to me, gentlemen, like we still have some confusion within the community. We still have some people who are migrating from all over the world into this community, who are coming by leaps and bounds into this community, and we don't recruit them. That's MGTOW 101. You don't recruit people. This isn't a proselytizing type of deal. This isn't a religion. It isn't a church where you're trying to reach lost souls all over the world, right? MGTOW is simply a destination, a philosophy, permanently fixed destination in the sea of life that people will eventually hear about at one point or another and get curious enough to want to come check it out for themselves. And when they do, a lot of these people are still confused as to what a real MGTOW is. What does it mean to be a real MGTOW? You know, so many different types of MGTOW are in this community. You still got people who still chase the Puniti, as Undead Chronic calls it. You still have people who have sworn off women altogether for the rest of their lives, which are the monks. You've got people who are still married, who are probably still working out that deal in one way, shape, form, or another. Maybe they still have kids or they still have girlfriends or what have you. So you get a lot of people still trying to, so you still have a lot of people still trying to figure out what it is and what the philosophy entails. And I've already explained it a little bit in the earliest videos that I made on this channel. So I think that, you know, we need to tread this topic again. You know, sometimes going back over the basics, and this is basic knowledge to all MGTOW, or it should be, you know, sometimes I think retreading the basics is necessary. It's vital, especially with this little tight-knit community that we seem to have grown over the last few months, where there's still people within this community who's still confused on what things are. Now, I told you in older videos months ago what a MGTOW is. A MGTOW, gentlemen, for any of you who's watching out here, is somebody who sees the need in other people. This community is made up of broken men, by broken men, for other broken men, to help broken men become well again, to heal. You have to have a compassion for people, gentlemen. You have to have a real deep-rooted love. You have to be willing to put yourself aside to help another person in need. Now, sometimes people get burned doing that, and I understand. I've been there before, many times, getting burned by helping people. And I have trust issues in that regard. But a MGTOW is somebody who can sense the brokenness on somebody, They can identify with it. They can connect with that person because they've been there themselves. And they have answers to a lot of questions that that broken individual may have that they can help. And sometimes not every MGTOW can help these broken individuals because not every MGTOW has been through the same thing. Sometimes it takes very particular MGTOW to help very particular broken men in very particular situations. Now, I've told you before, I never married. I never got put through the ringer of any kind. I've never had kids. But I came to this philosophy to show you out there that you don't need female validation for the rest of your life. You don't have to chase skirt to feel validated for the rest of your life, gentlemen. I came to this philosophy because it answered a lot of my own questions. It gave me a piece about a lot of things in my life that I was questioning when I was still blue-pilled. One of the biggest things that it helped me with, it showed me that I didn't need the validation of the opposite gender. And I've told you many times on this channel, you as a man, you're not indebted to any woman who has ever lived, who has lived in the past, or who ever will live in the future. You're not indebted to a single one of these 304s. Hell, they already beat you to the punch and they already treat you like that in the first place because that's what they believe deep down. They're not indebted to you. They're not indebted to give you their bodies, right? They're not indebted to give you their time, right? Likewise, gentlemen, show them the same. You're not indebted to them. They're not indebted to your time. They're not indebted to your resources. Show them the same, quote unquote, tough love in return. It's possible to live your life without having to have the validation of female attention. Oh, it's nice. Oh, I'd love to tell you that, you know, we can all just go back to the way things were and just forget about it, but we can't, gentlemen. We've already been enlightened on too much stuff that's happened in this community. There's been too much stuff that's been enlightened in other areas of life that we simply can't turn back. To turn back now would be willful ignorance. To know what you already know and then to reject it and try to follow a different path. The secret of women's nature is out. There's no going back. We know how they are. But I'm here to tell you from my own perspective, you don't have to have a woman to feel fulfillment, gentlemen. Fulfillment comes within yourself. It's about validating yourself. I'm here to give you back your validation. The world is in the business of taking your life from you in one way, shape, form, or another, gentlemen. They're taking your life in your jobs. They're taking your life in your finances. They're taking your life and your resources. I told you in another video, they've already planned out your life before you're ever born. So what I'm here to do and what MGTOW is here to do, if any of them are worth their weight in salt, is to give you back your own validation, to validate yourself. There's other types of validation besides the female validation or the male validation, or if you're gay or whatever, I don't really care. You don't need that validation. Now, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't nice to have companionship. I would be remiss if I said that wasn't nice, that wasn't a necessity, you know, that wasn't a want. Brother True Blood just made a video, a very good topic, wants versus needs, right? Your body has biological wants, right? And in a lot of cases, it might be a need. So you spend your time trying to satisfy that want by going after the validation of women, your biological wants, right? A want is something you don't necessarily have to have, but it's nice to have, like a luxury. Companionship is not something that you have to have, but it's nice to have as a luxury. We've already seen people all throughout history prove to us that it's possible to live on your own. Now, you know, obviously that comes with its own set of circumstances, but it's doable. And it's hard, gentlemen. I understand it's hard. There are days when I wish everything could just go back to the way it was, but you can't. You take the information that you know to be true and you move forward with it. You got to have a love for people, gentlemen. You got to have a passion to see people succeed because you don't want to see them self-delete, because they were in a position that maybe you were in at one point or another. And to see them fail would be like it would be a slap in your face. So you have to reach out to these people. You have to love people, gentlemen. You have to have a passion for wanting to help people, and not to get any kind of self, being noticed by the entire community, not to take any sort of resources. The last thing a man needs is more men putting their hands in their pocketbooks, taking more resources from that vulnerable man. And that's the last thing that men need, gentlemen. Just like a woman would do. The last thing that they need is another man to take resources out of their pocketbook, acting just like a woman, just like a chick would, right? With their hands always out. These broken men don't need that, gentlemen. They need somebody who can understand their point of view, somebody who can understand where they're coming from, who has a real love and a real compassion for these souls to see them succeed in life. You want to see them get back out on their feet. You want to have a kindredship with them, a brotherhood with them. Talk about, video games or cars or movies or what have you. Just to form a connection with these people, lifelong connections. I'm not in this philosophy to temporarily help people, gentlemen. I'm in this philosophy to make lifelong friends. I'm in this philosophy to form permanent connections with people, permanent life, lovely bonds that can't be broken with other men, kindredship with these men that can't be broken. I'm not in it to simply help people get back on their feet and see them off and never hear from them again. This is why I have no desire to have fellowship with PUAs. I have no desire to give validation to people who are simply out there trying to get into your pocketbook, trying to make a buck off of you in a vulnerable state. Very, very easy to take advantage of people in a vulnerable state, gentlemen. Very easy to take what you want from somebody and then just hit the high trails. That's not what a MGTOW should be here for, gentlemen. A MGTOW should be here because they recognize the brokenness of that individual, because they've been there, and because they have a love for that individual, a compassion for that individual, to want to see them succeed, but not only succeed, but form lifelong spiritual bonds and connections with that person. Like I told you, I'm not in this just to temporarily help people. I'm in it to make friends for life, to make a brotherhood with other men for life, to connect with people for life. That's what I want from this. That's why I became MGTOW. It's what drew me to the philosophy in the first place. To give you my own spin, my own style, to show you that you don't need validation from other women. Validate yourself. Give yourself a chance to experience life. Get out of life what you want, gentlemen. And that's all you can ever be asked to do. Thank you so much for listening to what I had to say. With that being said, gentlemen, I'm off to the next adventure. And I hope to see you in the next video. So until then, pilgrims, the outlaw will see you again. Peace out.
Hats off to Brother Outlaw, the Minister of Wildlife and Game, but we might have to just make him a full-on minister. Thank you, sir. Don't give me a copyright strike. You bastard.
Well, regarding the video and the graphics or whatever the picture, I would like to say that I feel like the man in the middle, that I'm willing to reach out. I'm not the base, because I think there's OGs before me that are the base, but I'm the guy in the middle that's willing to reach out and help. You let go of me, if I save this motherfucker, we're both coming after you.
Amen. And that's why when fucking people like Oki turn on one, you turn on us all. Don't give a fuck. I'm not down with that shit. You know what? You can say what you want about me personally, but this is a community. You leave them the fuck out of it. This is a place where we come together to help each other get the fuck out of a fucking hole. Not to run each other down because we're having a fucking pissy moment. That's the frenemies that women have, not us. Sorry.
Saunders will relate to this. You do not sleep on your watch.
I got him muted.
No,
I don't think
you
he.
do not.
There you go.
Get fucked up or dead.
Yeah. Sorry, gentlemen. I hope that didn't lose anyone.
I got a question. I don't know if you guys can relate to this or not.
Somebody might.
So when I took the red pill, I didn't even know what MGTOW was. So I was like a loner MGTOW. And it was fucked up because I basically was in this mindset of, dude, the whole world is against me and I'm on my own. And I basically literally saw every other person as an enemy. And it was weird because when I found the MGTOW community, I was so used to being on guard that, like, even when I was talking to people that related to me, it was like hard to not feel like threatened by them, if that makes any sense. Did anybody else go through something like that?
Oh, well, if I may, this might be a good time for me to jump in.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, oh, damn. Oh, that video had so many points of resonance of with my own journey. Now, I was married for 32 years and got kicked to the curb. And for a while, I was homeless. So I was drifting for years after my divorce. But I discovered that I didn't even know it by the name at the time, but I was developing a stoic attitude. And remember, Stoicism and Zen Buddhism have points of convergence. Both of them teach that you should not just weather a storm of negative energy, but transform it. And he's not around YouTube anymore, but you may have heard of a fella called Red Pill Elite. He gave me my first red pill, and it wasn't easy for me to accept this information because I was so heavily blue pilled and programmed. Yeah. I mean, even all those years after my divorce, I was still just kind of drifting because I had nothing that I could focus on. Oh, but this, oh, damn, son. I was averaging 12 hours a day with the bud in my ear listening to YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I literally went through 2 months and 2,000 videos before I had that mental convergence that said, yes, this philosophy is valid. Yeah, I learned the hard way not to rush into anything.
Well, the realization that the blue pill is a fucking fantasy, and the red pill is a tough bitch to swallow, and some guys they can't take it, right?
Oh yeah, man.
And I understand, like it's a fucking tough one to swallow, and your whole reality that you, or at least what you thought was reality, just fucking comes crashing down.
Yeah. And one part
to the truth.
One part that I particularly remember, before I knew it was red pill rage, it manifested as a bitter aftertaste in my mouth.
Yeah.
It was awful. At times it got worse. I mean, I would just see a woman and my vision would cloud over, not to commit violence, but me reminding myself of how I had been gaslighted and manipulated.
Yeah. I didn't learn what gaslighting was until I got divorced.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? I never realized that they were making up, because my memory wasn't great. She was making up shit that I knew wasn't real, but she had told it so many times that I started believing it. All right.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
Hey guys, Ghost, you said you were gonna dip. Did you want to say any parting words? I got Bob in the back. Yeah, I got Bob in the back here, and he's just gotten beaten up in fucking Chicago.
Right on. Cool.
What?
Thanks for having me on, man. I'll hop off.
Hey, brother. Always. Thank you. Let's see
Bob,
if
what?
Brother Bob got the shit beat out of you again. Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, by some young punks at the subway, actually. It was quite awful.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Some young punks at the fucking subway. I'm not laughing at you, bro. I'm laughing at the way you said it.
Yeah.
No, man. And you got to remember, old age and treachery always overcomes youth and skill. Next time, just double tap them and walk the fuck away.
Well, he probably didn't have a pistol or rifle on his
You know what the funny part about it is, as Sifu Black Irish is, they didn't actually do any real damage to me. All they did was knock out my lens out of my glasses, so I couldn't flash back. I couldn't see him.
That's fucked
But
up.
they did.
Do we need to come up there, Bob?
Bad.
Do we need to
And
come
I
up
did
there?
file a police report.
Hey, actually, when's the MGTOW meetup? Isn't it going to be?
Do you want to go up there?
Man. I mean, I'm 66 and I got
No,
more
I got guys
testosterone than these little soy boys. I'm more than willing to throw down.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like I felt them beating down on me, and they like barely had any power at all. But the one thing they managed to do was knock my glasses off of me and knock the lenses out of my glasses, and I couldn't see them. And then they had girls on them. So the funny thing is, right after that, cops showed up to get sandwiches. And they didn't realize they just walked into a crime scene. So I did get a police report on them. And the subway guy has been a long time guy I've known for a long time. So they have the footage. And I'm gonna fucking press charges on those motherfuckers.
Cock little smokers, eh? Well, I mean, I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
Chris, it didn't it didn't feel good to get fucking stomped on by like 4 or 5 fucking young ass fucking Zoomers and a girl too, by the way.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, the girl had to hurt.
But they ended up doing minimal damage. Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, have you ever been punched by a fucking 18-year-old nowadays? It ain't a lot. I gave
I know.
one.
It was like barely nothing.
Yeah, I gave one kid a love tap there a few years back, and dude, like he dropped like a sack of fucking potatoes, like just straight down. You swear to God, he was just a corpse falling from the ceiling.
Chris, I just thank God I wasn't getting punched by Island Hermit.
Yeah, no
with
shit.
his big ass fucking arms who were wrecked my face.
Hello, sir. It's
But
awfully
yeah,
red.
that wasn't any fun.
No
No,
offense,
no shit,
Polska, but they can't wreck your face, dude. It's wrecked.
We only say that
Yeah, my
because
face
we
is
care.
wrecked enough, right?
We only say that because we care.
We love you, Bob.
Okay, all right.
That's right. You just got to remember.
Need more money for the Ministry of Beer.
Just
Yeah.
remember, if you hit me in the face hard enough to make me bleed, I may just lick the blood off and say that's the way I like it. It's showtime, bitch.
Showtime.
Let's
Yeah,
light this candle.
we just been playing up till now.
You know what? I was just trying to have a fun night. Hang out, have a couple of beers, hang out with Cowboy, and check out Dax's stream, which was great, by the way. Next thing you know, I get a fucking assaulted
Motherfucking racist.
by some young ass fucking punks, Chris Mitchell.
Well, it
You
wouldn't
know
have
what that
happened if I
means,
was there.
right?
Wouldn't have happened if I was there, buddy. It'd be a different fucking story.
Yeah, it would have been a
First of
lot
all, you're
different story.
You're like 8 provinces away.
Yeah, but it was still a different story.
Well, now it means I have to take things into my own hands. So now I'm going to activate General Polska Bob as the reincarnation of Kazimir Pulaski, and I'm going to do it on Pulaski Road, where my bar is located. At. So, yeah, I'm kind of pissed off.
Yeah, no shit.
So,
well, like I said, if the
I'll
boys
settle
come
a little
down,
bit and you guys talk amongst yourself.
if the boys come down, we got Cowboy in the back right now, but I can't bring him in. But if the boys come down for the Chicago meetup,
Oh, no problem, man. I'm just lurking. I will jump out of here.
all right, brother Sifu.
All right, take it easy, y'all.
Cowboy.
You too, brother.
Hey,
Let's try the other one.
have a good one, man. Thanks for coming on. Did he even get a chance to talk when I was gone, or?
Yeah. Brother Cowboy, where the
Where
fuck
in the
were
hell
you?
was Cowboy in all this mess?
I'm sorry.
You're a fucking-
My phone. Am I on?
Yeah, you're
Well,
on.
yeah.
Okay. Oh no, it's not you guys. It's on my end. Again, I have a cheap phone, but okay, I'm on. Okay, so
You bailed
I had
on
to,
Polska. You bailed on Polska.
He didn't bail on him. He wasn't there.
So right now, or like a couple minutes ago, I dropped out because it was after midnight. I get my phone service through Walmart, and I guess whatever today is, the 8th, the 9th, my service ended, so I had to renew my
Cowboys, come
service.
off and say what you gotta say.
Oh, okay. What I was going to say is, so I just got back in a couple minutes ago, and if my understanding is correct, Bob was just assaulted tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where were you?
You want me to
Where
send
was I?
pictures, Cowboy?
Where was I?
Yeah.
I've
where
been
were
telling
you?
Bob. I've been telling Bob for months and months and months, and he's just like, no, the South Side is totally safe.
Oh, I thought you guys were drinking beer together.
I had
No.
one beer. I had one
No.
beer with. See, I only get 2 checks a month now. I get paid every 2 weeks instead of every week now. Anyway, long story short, I asked.
Oh, Jesus, he disconnected.
Damn.
He got kicked the fuck off.
Waffling.
The
The
fucking
fucking algorithm
disconnection.
was like,
Did
fuck
he
this
just
waffle
kick
shit.
himself out?
Waffling.
That's fucking funny, dude. Oh man.
All right, so hey guys, you can hear me okay. Like whenever I'm on your guys' streams, it works great. Whenever I try to do it myself, I get like a 5 out of 10 result. So I'm still working at this. But thanks guys for being here all the time.
You betcha. I know you love me because you told me.
Yeah, well, nobody likes your butthole at all.
You told me
Flanders.
you did.
Stupid
You fucking
sexy
told me.
Flanders.
See, there you go.
No.
See, you guys heard
No,
it here.
no,
Sexy
you can
Flanders.
keep telling.
Sexy Flanders. You guys heard him say it. You can't
All
back
right,
up.
Real
on
Talk is in here. All right,
What's going on, Polska?
All right, Real Talk is in here. All right, how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
I've
You
heard
wanna
it's
talk
endless,
NASA, you want to talk flat Earth? You want to talk
we'll stay away
Operation
from flat Earth.
Crucible, the Illuminati?
No, we'll stay. Let's we'll talk about NASA. I think that's a good one because the rest of them are fucking endless. But NASA's a good one if you want to talk about it.
Okay. All right. Who was the last stream? Oh, Chris, it was your stream when fucking Brandon and who's the guy from Britain? You guys fired off about like flat Earth and Brendan True Blood. Chris,
Is it
you
Carry
still there?
On?
Carry On or Frank?
Oh, his mic.
Wait, no, Frank's
No,
Manly load. Manly
his
load.
mic is muted.
Sorry,
Man,
little
like-
guy. Little guy
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in the
right.
big
You
night.
guys remember that?
Manly
What?
load.
What about
Manly
Manly
load and True
Okay, so-
Blood's little spat.
Oh, yeah, that was good. They got it out of their system. That was good.
No, I was on a Manly load side, by the way.
You're a flat
I
earther?
don't think Brandon True Blood has any credibility in this argument at all.
Oh, come on now.
Come on. I'm not.
I
a
take
fan of
offense to that, Bob.
Let's not get into that tonight. How about that?
No,
man?
no,
At least
no.
not here. At least
No.
not here.
It's called
How about we
aeronautical.
do the math on NASA's? Oh yeah, how about we do the math? on
We can do
NASA's
that.
number
Chris,
of the
Chris, if
Earth?
you don't mind me talking, it's your channel, brother. We can do that, man. But let's just not do it tonight. How about that?
Yeah, no. Well, let's
Yeah,
deal
yeah,
with
yeah. I really
the
don't
other
want
things.
to do it tonight either.
Yeah. But it's an interesting topic. Just not tonight, unless I'm overstepping, Chris.
No, that's totally fine. Like, I'd rather not discuss that tonight because, I mean, it's just not where we are tonight, guys.
Polska, get a head scan.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
No, seriously,
hey
are
guys,
you all
can I
right?
ask you a question? Me,
Yeah,
personally,
yeah,
from the fight and the assault,
yeah.
well, the cops gathered the lenses of my glasses together. I'm fine at that. I'm gonna press charges, and I'm gonna get security footage of them, and yeah, I'm gonna press charges on these motherfuckers. But they kicked my ass. They jumped me
Did they?
like 3-on-1.
Did they put the? Did the cops put the lenses back in your glasses?
No,
hold
they
on,
didn't,
Bob.
but they
Bob,
found them.
Bob, what's your question?
They kicked me so hard, Flanders. They knocked the lenses out of my glasses. When I was
Supposed to
down
take
on
your
the ground.
glasses off. Take your glasses off, Bob.
I wasn't
Well, if he was
trying to have a fight.
jumped, he wouldn't have had time to, Indy.
Jeez. You got to snap
Yeah, I
too
was
when you get
attacked.
jumped.
Oh, trust
That's
me.
not good.
Did you see my video of the concert I was at last night?
Well,
I
hold on,
always
Bob.
put my
Bob,
glasses in my
Bob.
pocket.
Bob, what was your question?
Go
brother?
ahead, Flanders.
What was your
You said you had a question for us. You forgot what you were saying, just like I do, didn't you?
I was waiting for your question.
No,
No,
you said
we're
you had a
waiting for
question
your
to ask.
question.
We're fucking with you, Bob.
And
We're fucking with you, Bob.
yeah, all right,
No, he actually said that. He actually said, I have a
guys,
question.
it's not helping.
We love you. No
No,
homo.
no, seriously. When you first started this conversation a little bit ago, you said you had a question to ask us. Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. Real talk. Did you guys hear
Yeah.
that, or am I fucking crazy?
Yeah, but the butthole is back again.
You're crazy.
No, we heard that Bob.
Maybe I am crazy.
You wanted to ask us a question. And
You know
then
what,
you just
Jim
went-
McIntosh?
See, damn it, I knew it. I wasn't crazy. Thank you, Chris. Fucking sometimes I need to fucking sit there and think in my head, am I crazy? Did I hear that or not?
No, he's accidentally gaslighting us now, but
Gaslighting.
yeah. Well, did you have a question, or can you remember what you were going to ask?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
No, we're
Oh,
waiting
dude.
for you. What is
glad
your
you're okay,
question?
I wasn't asking a question. I was waiting for
Oh
your
my-
question, Flanders.
I didn't have a question, brother.
Okay. All right. So let's move on then.
Okay, buddy.
Butthole.
Oh my God, buttholes in here.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry for
Okay.
fucking laughing during the serious talks, guys, man, but sometimes I just can't fucking help it, dude.
Oh, I had to bring.
So
Cowboy.
You had to bring Cowboy in, didn't you?
Are you
I had to
okay?
leave
You had to do it.
because that shit was just fucking too fucking funny.
Bob, are you okay? Is all that matters right now. Are you okay? You're not gonna die on us, right?
No, I'm not gonna die on you, but I will
That
send
was
the
a-
pictures.
that was
to
a
Cowboy
delayed response there,
that
man.
I
I'm sure
was
y'all like-
actually assaulted, and there was a police report because I have
Yes,
a police
yes,
report.
hello. It is I. I was the guy who beat up Polska Bob. Hello?
Listen, that won't be the case.
We have went off the rails.
We were way off the rails. I gotta get Eric back in and get rid of you fucks.
Or wait, I'm not sure what the guy was. Maybe
Yeah,
it was black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
we
what
get
it is.
Z back in?
Hey, Polska, you there, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you guys hear me well, or am I coming in
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, you were coming in fine the last time. You just disconnected.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
everybody
Oh
can
yeah, no,
hear you
my
now.
phone. Yeah, no, my phone was all jacked up. Yeah, I have a couple questions. So, Bob, what the fuck happened?
Oh God, here we
I
go.
was walking to the subway, the 24-hour subway after the bar, and some punk ass kids popped in and And they basically
How many? 1, 2, 17. How many?
before I even walked out.
How many?
2
He
males
said
and a
three.
female.
He said
and
3, Cowboy.
2 males and a
Three.
female.
Okay, let me guess. It's just a guess.
Yeah, 3. I got jumped by
Hispanic?
3.
Hispanic? Mexicans?
Yeah, I would say they were brown, Cowboy.
Okay.
Politically correct.
Were white.
You get the shit beat out of you and you're being politically correct?
I would say they are brown, Cowboy. I'm fucking sorry.
And so just for a little clarity, I like to offer the people clarity.
Centers is down. Centers is down.
Okay, hold on. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right. So just to offer a little clarity here. Let's see. In the last
Okay,
year,
everybody's
I've-
having a good time, all right?
Okay, listen.
I'll take
Listen.
pictures and send you these pictures.
In the last year, I've gotten into almost, I think, 4 physical altercations, 4 fights, almost. And every single time, guess where I was, guys? Anyone want to take a guess?
South
It
side.
was in the south side of Chicago. And I'm talking to Bob, and Bob is fighting with me. He's like, Joe, we got to bring all the guys to the south side. And I say, Bob, you're a stupid Pollock.
Oh, dude. If we were down there, like seriously, if I was coming, it wouldn't take too many drinks before I'd be like, hey, boys, let's go hunting.
You know what, Cowboy? Check your messages. There's my police report. I sent it to you.
Yeah, no, I'll take a look. See, this is Bob. This is what I'm talking about. How many times have I had this actual conversation with you? You have to understand, like,
first of all, Cowboy,
especially someone like
likes
me.
You. Literally,
that's
nobody likes you because you are a waffler, and I myself am an ambassador and a minister of all things.
No one
likes you,
and I have
Cowboy.
no problem.
No, you got to understand. See,
Okay,
no,
I have
you're right. No
problems
one
for-
likes
for
me. No one
30
likes me.
years, I have
That's not
never
true.
been once insulted.
No. So you're not listening. See, no one likes me. You can make that statement, but people don't fuck with me. You know why? You know why no one ever takes a physical? Because they know I'll
That's
whoop
not
their ass.
true, Cowboy. You fuck with people.
Bob, you got punked tonight, dog.
Flanders, you liking
You
this?
got punked.
By the way?
Oh,
I
This
got
is
punked.
fucking awesome,
What-
dude.
Do you see the video footage of it when my lawyer gets a hold of it?
And they still won't
Wait.
like
You
Cowboy.
talking about? Are you talking about your DUI? Or are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'll leave there, Cowboy. Why don't we just leave it there?
okay, brother
Look,
Bob.
all I'm saying is this. I've been telling you for a long time to get the fuck out of the South Side. I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck out of Chicago. I've gotten out of
Yeah.
Chicago years ago. It's that dangerous.
First,
Listen,
And the worst, listen. Just listen for 1 minute. And the worst of the worst of the worst is the South Side. You are literally in the worst single neighborhood in the entire city.
possibly
Do
world.
you get that?
Cowboy, you don't even live in the city. You live in fucking Franklin Park. That is not even the
Right.
city. You are in an
Right.
outer ring. of
I
it.
can't
Right.
quit laughing.
Yeah. You,
What are you not
I've been at
understanding?
your
I've
house.
lived
It's ghetto
I've
as
lived-
hell.
I've
So,
lived
hey,
in Chicago for more than 2 decades. I got the fuck out of Chicago. Now I live in the suburbs.
Okay.
Soon I'm gonna leave the fucking
don't-
state.
You don't want
It's
Cowboy.
that bad, Bob.
You don't
look,
want Cowboy.
guys,
It
both of
doesn't
you-
even matter. Okay, I don't have the option.
Emperor,
to
control
leave.
your
Want to
stream.
know why? because,
hold on, Bob
my
Cowboy.
parents
Hey, guys,
are still
listen
alive.
to Chris
I
here.
do
Bob, listen to Chris here. Chris,
not
go ahead.
have the option to leave.
Hold on,
and I'll
Bob.
leave it there.
Hold on, guys.
We need to take up a fundraiser to get both of these fucking wafflers the fuck out of Chicago permanently. Move them the fuck up here so I can get them correct to lead
Cowboy
my
doesn't
fucking
even
army.
live in Chicago.
You're leaving Chicago.
Nah,
Guys,
you don't understand. You don't
send
understand.
your
Bob,
donations. We're getting
Bob,
these fuckers out.
you can't bring Bob up to Canada. He's a bitch ass punk. Now everyone on the South Side is gonna know he's a bitch punk.
Listen, shut the fuck up. I'll re-educate you both if I have to. All right? But we're getting you fuckers the fuck out of Chicago.
Chris, can you take away Cowboy's rent so I can time him out?
Hey Chris, can you take away? Hey Chris, can you take away Polska's wrench so I can send some Mexicans to go fuck him up again?
Nobody is losing their fucking wrench, all right? The Emperor has spoken. Look, MGTOW Matty just left because you guys were waffling on. Anyway,
See,
Bob,
this is why we can't have nice things.
you're okay. Cowboy, stop fucking raining on your friend's parade and help them the fuck out.
Polska just got
Get your
punked.
shit together. Get your shit together, fucking
Next time they're gonna push your shit in, Vato.
Okay, Cowboy.
What's up?
Cowboy.
I literally, I didn't
Start
even mention Cowboy's name at all, and all of a sudden he comes in here and talks shit about me.
Yeah, start packing. Both you
Take his
coming to
lunch away,
Canada,
Chris.
re-education.
All right. Seriously.
Re-education.
Seriously, for 1 second. Seriously.
Yeah, I got Matty
please,
and Eric
Bob,
waiting.
Please be careful. The South Side is Bob. You and I got to talk, man. I've told you got to get out of the South Side, man. You gotta graduate from this idea that you got to stay there because of your parents. It's getting dangerous there at night. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Hey, Cowboy, fuck off. All right, I've lived here for 35 years. I got
Okay, well-
assaulted one fucking night. Okay, all right. You don't even live in the city limits. You live in the second ring of the northwest suburbs, and I've seen your neighborhood, and it's not that much better than the fucking Inglewood or the East Side or Humboldt Park. All right, Cowboy. So draw it back.
Then how
all right?
come? Then how come I've
And
lived
we'll leave
here
it at
for? Then how come I've lived here for 5 years and I'm totally safe? And I
Well,
speak
okay,
the language.
Okay.
Okay,
I
you
understand.
used to live in the city before that.
Okay,
Didn't
guys, fuck, Cowboy, that was loud. Guys, I'm gonna cut you off here. I got 2 other people waiting in the back. Bob, I'm
Get your
glad
ass
you're-
out of here.
I'm glad you're
Time
okay.
these motherfuckers out.
Cowboy,
you know what, Chris?
support
I'm gonna
your
take
friend.
a smoke break anyway because I don't want to talk to Cowboy anyway because I have an actual fucking assault report to
Yes.
go over. So
Look,
I need
Bob,
a timeout.
Bob. If I was there, I would have protected you.
I love you, Cowboy. I love
Oh,
you.
shit.
Get your
Bob,
ass out of here.
love
I
you,
can't
buddy.
quit laughing.
I love you, buddy. I'm glad you're okay.
Get your ass out of here.
Get your ass out of here.
Easy.
Oh, I think we got MGTOW Matty. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. At least I hope that's who it is.
Yes, I would say they are brown.
Yeah. And you know what? They're
Dude, I had
probably.
to put the laptop down, dude.
I got them in the back here. I haven't removed. I just removed them from the
No.
thing. They're probably
God
still
damn it,
bitching
no.
at each
We're
other.
having too much fun. We don't want no more fucking waffling from that shit.
That was funny.
So, gentlemen, easy. Welcome back. And I'm pretty sure, Matty, is that
What the hell?
you? I'm not getting an answer. Matty.
No, guys, I ran around the hood in Indianapolis. That shit did. Oh, goddamn. You call in the brothers. Oh God, it can get really bad.
Oh my God! I love the boys to death, but Jesus Christ, so much work. I mean,
Yeah,
most
so
ain't
much
gonna be
work.
able to run shit, especially the breweries.
Quality entertainment.
But you can't run something and get high off your own supply.
That MGTOW meetup's going to be very interesting.
That'll be very fucking interesting. That'll be very
Yes.
fucking interesting.
I wish I could go because I know it'd be turning into a fucking nightmare.
Easy, you going?
Yes. I saved about the original price I got was $2,700, and then I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. I'm staying outside of Chicago proper, and I'm gonna stay in the part called Lombard, Illinois. And I got the flight and the hotel for 3 days for $927.
You just saved $1,800. How'd you do that?
Whose dick did you suck?
Booking.com.
Wow. They actually sent you over a dick to suck.
I got lucky, I guess, but I'm staying outside. I'm staying outside of Chicago.
You saved $1,800 from your original fucking price.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's
Because
a lot.
I'm staying outside of Chicago. I'm staying in Lombard, which, from what I understand, is just in Chicago. It's just not called Chicago.
Well, see, really, I wanted to go up to it, but I don't do cities, guys. I don't do cities.
I've been asked 100 times, and I've gotten into it with Bob and Cowboy, and they'll tell you where I called out a lot of their stuff about what I would do for the venue, this, that, and the other. And I got an email where things are coming into fruition and whatnot from Reverend 20 Piece, because we're military about this shit.
Yeah.
Here's what I would do. Not like me personally, like this is what you should do, but I want that to be such a success that people feel comfortable going. That's who, what, when, where, how, the venues, where's the nurse, this, where's the nurse that. You can't be too military about it, but I to have down to have the
Saunders, I can't hear a word you were saying over that. Sorry.
Yeah, Maddie, if that's you, your microphone was just being bumped.
It sounds like it sounds like you're possessed, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Saunders. You have to repeat that. I apologize.
It was on a stream where I was letting Cowboy and Bob know you want to have everybody that's going there to be confident, have confidence, be comfortable with going there. Okay, that's who, what, when, where, why. That's the venue. What time is the venue? These are things outside of just going there, because no one's going to pay that kind of money to just go there. No offense, to just drink. We can do that here. Even though it's going to be a fun time, it's got to be like other things going on. Like, is there a basic itinerary of what's going on?
From what I understand, there's nothing.
To make it comfortable for everybody to go there, because I want it to be a success. And, because I'm like, you don't want. That's just me calling out these things. You don't want someone like First Sergeant Pop fucking doing like a risk assessment and all this other fucking shit. But and then they asked, well, are you going? Are you going? I do want to go. But I also do remember that Pop was going to do a last child support payment celebration in July. And the fact that I just got debt free means that I don't have a lot of money saved to go do this, because it would put me in a position where I wouldn't have enough money in my savings to be comfortable if something major happened. I don't like to put myself in that position. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't like cities.
No, I don't like
guys. Dude, you guys don't want cities. Which EZ might like cities, but I don't.
Well, no, I don't either, dude. I'm a small town dude. My brother lives in Denver. I've done all the flights and shit in the military, all the city fucking hopping. I lived on Oahu, which has Honolulu, and I don't like cities, guys. It's not for me. Those of you guys that are in big metropolises, my hat's off to you, because I don't have the patience for that fucking shit. I don't. I fucking don't have it. I don't.
Well,
I'm not dealing with 8 lanes of fucking traffic, and it takes you half an hour to get somewhere that should be 5 minutes away in my hometown, and that's just how I am. I understand cities. I can navigate them, but if I have a chance to not do that, or to hire a driver if I can afford it, that's what I'll do, because I'm not fucking doing that shit.
So here's the thing, though. If we go to take a city, you're cool with that, right? Don't
What's
worry
that?
about traffic. Traffic will scatter once, you know, bombs start going off and shit. Like, we have to
Yeah,
take a
as
city.
Emperor, I want you to get rid of traffic.
Well, don't worry. When fucking, you know, guys start rolling in armed to the teeth, people are going to scatter.
I want us to have our own entourage where people get the fuck out of the way like an ambulance. They fucking do this
Right.
shit.
Yeah, it's called
Right.
rockets.
Okay.
Those
Okay,
get
well,
people
yeah,
to clear out of
rockets
the
will
way.
do it, but
Yeah.
if you do those rockets, we're going to be able to traverse the fucking damage that the rockets cause.
Okay. Yes. MM, Maddie.
Strategic.
Let's give. I think it's Maddie, man. I hope it's Maddie.
Hey, Bob.
Okay.
Was that English, dude?
That's not Maddie.
That's not Maddie, is it?
No.
Yeah, it is Maddie.
Oh, there we go.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, for a second, you sound like some Asian dude.
You sounded like something that I don't have a name for.
Or, yeah, someone from the Poltergeist movie.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
I see a bit of I see a potential issue with these MGTOW meetups.
What's that?
And personally, I think you should be very, very careful of it.
Why?
Well, there's a whole bunch of people out there that are just hanging to try and hang us out in the wind, and I just don't know whether publicizing a time and a place that you're going to be there might be a great idea. If you're going to do that sort of stuff, sure, do it, but maybe just do it in the back channel stuff a little bit more. Definitely with times and places.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that, but I don't think many people have shared like any stuff as far as like, you know, hotels or places that we're going yet. But I also don't think that a lot of people don't know anything about the itinerary because I don't think there's much of anything planned.
Well, here's
Well,
the
it's
thing.
it's not like the CME or anything like that.
You were there, weren't you, Indy?
No. I don't go
here's the
cities.
thing. The only people that hate us are feminists, blue-pilled simps, and white knights. Bring them on.
MM might not be wrong in the grand scheme of things, though. As this continues to grow, we talked about this, how there will be infiltrators. There will be people that like to get in from inside. So he's not all wrong in what he's saying.
I understand.
But I agree with what you're saying, though, too, Chris.
That just that makes me want to go even more. Oh, if it was that easy to, you know, get down there, slip across the border, and, you know, get down to Chicago, I'd do it. It's mostly a cost thing. But whatever. You can all donate your fucking life savings to me if you like, and I'll take this country and work my way down there.
That is paypal.me/Father Saunders.
Yeah.
You guys that want to know?
Yeah.
For the war effort, guys. Just so you're aware.
Hey, Father
It's the truth, damn it! I'm telling you the truth.
Father Saunders, post my PayPal.
All right, you deserve that. You deserve that. Can I post your PayPal? Oh yeah.
Hey, the damn thing of it is, Dak didn't post what I sent to him. He didn't say what I sent to him on PayPal. I sent him $69.69. You need to lick Susan.
Well, probably didn't show up at $69.69 to him.
No, I made sure I sent him $69.69. Lick Susan.
Sorry, I just about died there. Jesus. Oh, that's fun times, man. Yeah, no, Maddie, you know, I understand what you're saying. I don't think any of these guys really have to worry about the soy soldiers coming to get them, but, you know, most of us are more or less line them the fuck up. You know.
Eddie,
take
where
a
you
beating.
at? Eddie,
Yeah, I'm in Australia.
you in Australia?
Hey, Chris, I think MGTOW Cowboy wants to come back in and talk about.
Oh,
Oh, not tonight. I still got Bob in the back here.
God damn.
there you go, man.
Oh.
I posted your link to your PayPal there. If you
Oh,
see it,
sweet.
Chris.
Oh, fuck! You actually did it.
Yeah,
I
'cause
I wanted you to drop yours, you
Not
fucker.
donating to me. I don't want someone to actually do it and then take away from you.
I
do
wanted
that
you to
fucking
actually
stuff 'cause
drop
it's
yours.
hilarious.
Because, you know, that's our
Chris,
thing now.
Chris, do you want me to jump out so Cowboy can?
Eric, I got some work to do actually.
Yeah.
I was probably gonna hop off. Appreciate you having me on, Chris. And Father Saunders, I didn't get the chance to congratulate you on getting out of debt and shit.
Oh, thank you very
big
much.
ups-
Oh
big
yeah,
ups.
Congrats,
congrats.
Saunders.
Thank
Yeah,
you
brother.
very much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, real talk.
I won't
always
be
a
out of
pleasure,
debt
buddy.
for very long.
definitely,
because
Chris.
I will
Peace
be
out,
out
you
a
guys.
little bit when I buy this house, but I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts.
For sure. I'll see you guys later.
Have a
See
good
you,
one.
Talk.
Sure.
Peace.
You know, because he's our wounded warrior, I got to bring him back in.
Oh god damn.
Brother Bob, are you
Here
okay?
we go.
Come on now,
yeah,
Matty.
yeah, we got
Give us
EC
some-
still in here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you betcha, brother.
All right, Easy. How do we go about this case?
Well, you go about
You're
look,
the police
yeah,
officer.
very simple. Okay, so what's the description of the person? Male Hispanic, female Hispanic, between
would say they are brown.
between 18 and 23. Gee, that really narrows it down. These people are gone in the wind.
I would say, I would say so.
You're never going to get any kind of closure on this, Bob. Just take it as a learning experience to start carrying weapons and move on from it. You're never going to get any closure.
Here's the thing, Eric. If he's in Chicago, I mean, is it legal to have fucking concealed carry there?
There's
No,
cameras
he could,
all
but he,
over the
he,
place, and where
he-
this
he could-
assault happened,
yeah, but he could carry like
There's
like
cameras all over
a
the place.
baton or mace or something, jogger's mace. Bob, you're not gonna ever catch these guys. Let's be real. That's like in New York City. We used to joke around like I just got assaulted by who? Oh, it was a male black. Well, that narrows it down. Like there's 9 million people in New York. I don't know how many million in Chicago. They're gone in the wind. You're never going to get anything out of this. The only way you could get something out of this is if like if the subway clerk like didn't call like 911 or like was egging these kids on to beat the crap out of you. You might get something from the subway system suing them.
Oh, there you go. Early retirement. You sue Subway for not
Easy.
protecting
The
you.
only thing that makes me feel better about this is you just talking about it and with your New York accent. I love it. Say water, by the way.
Water.
Water.
You're never gonna see a dime. And
Yeah, and I know I'm probably never gonna see a charge, but when
Never.
these fucking cops call me and they'll see the footage, I'm gonna goddamn call my lawyer and say, "Hey, I was assaulted."
okay, yes, and you'll probably pay more in lawyer fees than you'll ever get back from any kind of lawsuit. You have to remember something, Bob. You ain't getting nothing from this. And if any detective puts more than an hour into this, I'd be shocked.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, cute pup.
You know what, Easy? The funny thing about it is, as soon as it happened, cops pulled up to the subway to get sandwiches.
Oh my
literally,
God.
they didn't have to call the cops.
Sure, it
They
wasn't
just
Jesse
pulled
Smollett.
up to get something to eat. and it wasn't what do they call that?
Dude, I've heard of cops
No, but they
watching
took
people
care of it.
fucking.
And you know what? I probably don't expect nothing of it. And I'm fine. I got a couple, scars from it and whatnot. And the cops found the lenses in my goddamn glasses. So
Well, that's good. At least you're
I'll
not
be
out.
fine.
At least you could fix your glasses. You don't have to buy a whole new set.
I have heard of cops walking right by people
Yeah, I
as
know.
they were on
Yeah,
fucking
I
lunch
do
break.
have to go to work.
Yeah, yes. God, Chris, yes. I've yeah.
I have heard of that, guys. So if the cops walked in and they were fucking going to get a sandwich time and they were on like fucking break and you were getting the shit beat out of you and they just stood there or went on about their business, I would
usually
not
what
be
we would
surprised.
usually what we would do is we would let the fight go on and then just lock the winner up and send the loser to the hospital.
Really?
Yep. Or we would just, if there was more than one person fighting, we would just stand back and hose them all down with mace and then just send them all to the hospital and lock them all up.
Easy. What happens when you get jumped, though?
Oh, then you lock up all the people who did the jumping. But 9 times out of 10, like there's too many, so you'll only be able to grab like 1 or 2.
Okay. So.
What in the hell is Saunders
yeah,
doing?
Oh, I'm making a Long Island iced tea, brother.
Oh.
It'll be
Oh my
fourth
God!
one.
somebody needs more booze. I need more booze after this.
This is becoming educational.
Oh, you guys want me to teach you?
A Long Island iced tea is a very scientific drink.
Okay, so I have my white rum, right?
All
It
right.
all depends on how much sour and soda you put in.
How much
gin.
ounces of booze you gonna put in?
Okay.
I have my triple sec. And then lastly, the
sec.
most important ingredient of all, vodka,
All right.
right here.
See, the most important ingredients are the sour mix
Yes,
and the
sour
and the-
mix. I don't do the lemon lime and the simple
No,
syrup.
you don't do the lemon lime. I like the sour mix and I like the Coca-Cola. If you
So-
get that right, it literally tastes like iced tea.
Oh my God, Flanders,
mix.
you're not doing that right.
Yeah, I am. The sour mix is going to be
What?
squirt. Squirt is very common for sour mix. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, bro.
Not everything that squirts is sour. Some of it's salty.
Okay, so I have about a half,
Some of
three
it stinks.
quarters, a half to 3/4 of an ounce of each liquor. That's what I.
That's right.
And the mixture looks like what? Where'd you go?
Well, I got to get ice. Otherwise, it's not fucking Long Island iced tea.
Oh my God, who's
Oh.
got the awesome dog?
That is MGTOW Matt, or MGTOW Matty.
Yeah, it's an awesome looking dog.
Yeah, nice.
What's that? Is that a German short hair pointer?
The most awesome dogs are mine. I got a
Pointer.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah, she's cross.
It's a beautiful dog, man.
It looks like a nice cuddle buddy. I miss having my dog, man.
Okay, so to finish off this drink, what I use is the Coca-Cola, which turns into that tea
Guys,
color.
I've been thinking
Yep.
about getting in.
Squirt is what I use for the sour mix instead of lemon and lime and simple sugar.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I use.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a smoke. I'll be back, guys.
Okay,
All right,
so you
brother.
got triple sec. You can do a half ounce to 3/4 of an ounce, which is like half, or 3/4 of a regular shot glass. You do that with each one of your 5 liquors. That's triple sec, vodka, gin, rum, and tequila. Then you put your sour mix in, and then the Coca-Cola is just a splash. Because if you guys look at it now, it kind of looks like a lemonade, right? You put just a splash of Coke in, now it's going to look like fucking iced tea. That's why they call it a Long
Yeah.
Island iced tea.
Yep. And being a native of Long Island, I'm telling you, it's delicious.
Well, never been there.
So, Zombra, contrary to what Bob said, I did not make that incorrectly.
No, you did not.
Yeah, eat it.
Cowboy had to pop back in to say a piece for a minute. So what's up, brother Cowboy?
Thank you,
Oh
Saunders,
yes,
for the
gentlemen,
information.
gentlemen, how are we all?
Well, we're good, brother.
What's
We're
up,
good.
Cowboy?
Oh, good, good. Yes, yes. Due to the vicissitudes of the situation, they grant for a redux in the message. So I have I have a message for Bob. Hold on a second. I gotta get into character. Hey, Bob. What's up, fool? Me and my homeboys, we're coming for you, vato. You hear me? We're gonna roll up on you, vato, huh? Me, Joker, and my homeboy, Little Joker. We're gonna come and get you, huh? I heard you're a little puto over there on the south side, huh? All right, vato, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, catch you later, homeboy. Okay, hello, I'm back. Hello?
Is that supposed to be a Mexican gangster?
I only had a couple minutes to rehearse, but yes, apparently I've decided I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna look up some videos and like try to like brush up a little bit on like my Mexican Cholo accent. And then I'm going to make a video dedicated to Bob about his recent attack.
Polska gets jumped.
And you're making fun of him.
No, this is my way of showing him support.
Your support system sucks. It needs work.
What's up, SC? No, I do feel bad for him. I do, honestly. He could, I mean, God forbid, things can happen. People can get seriously hurt. He could have fallen. He could have fallen wrong and busted his head or something. Yeah,
I'm a friend, which means
I'm happy. I'm actually happy that he walked away, relatively unscathed. But yeah, no joke. I say it to him all the time. I'm not kidding. I've mentioned this at least at least a dozen times. Hey, Bob, you don't consider this area a little sketchy? But he claims everything's fine. But I think he just hasn't really accepted the idea that his neighborhood is really, really changed, if you will.
Cowboy, I ran the hood in the 80s. This ain't no shit. And I saw what was going down. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to motherfucking die.
Hey, Indy, hold on, Indy.
That's dumb though. That's dumb. For what? Why do you want to risk your? Do you know how low these young little thugs are? Why would you even want to risk any sort of physical altercation?
Yeah, no, I understand they're fucking lowlives, but I mean, what do you expect from an area where it's promoted?
Well, see, I will bring this up though. Saunders understands battle,
right?
Something's gonna happen, guys. Somebody's gonna lose their lives in this shit. It's easy knows this.
Nah, everything's fine. I mean, Father Saunders. That's a different. Father Saunders was in the military.
No, it's not different. Cowboys.
No, totally different. Father Saunders was professionally trained killer, sent 8,000 miles away to impose the will of mega corporations so that we can extract precious metals.
Okay, where's EZ? EZ.
I'm here. You have to remember, Cowboy. You have some people who have been professionally trained by the streets, just out there killing every day.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, I agree. What I'm saying is Polska Bob. I mean, he's a middle-aged. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not, and I'm not saying this out of disrespect. He's very skinny. He's if he's looking inebriated, he might look like a mark to some of these.
They were probably trying to rob him.
I'm just saying it's the same as going into the battle zone. If you're gonna go into the hood,
Bob, I listen. I tell Bob all the time, there are predators out here, and he's just like blah blah blah. Just let me get another drink, and I'm like, no, listen, you need to move. This is not. He's just not listening. That's all. I don't.
Okay.
Hey, did any of the wrenches knock out that bot?
I got him. You done, Cowboy? Because I got Bob still in the back. And
oh yeah. No. You know what? Okay. Yeah. No. Do me a favor. Kick me out. Just let me go out talking like a thug. Oh yeah, vato loco forever. Bob, we're coming.
Okay, your 2 minutes.
Hey, you Chico, when the fuck are you, you Chavata?
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
It's
Let
been
me
2
clear
minutes.
this
I want 8
up
minutes of my
real
life
quick,
back.
right?
He sounded like Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay, let me clear this up real quick right now. They didn't try to rob me. Actually, I had a shitload of cash on me. No, they just wanted to fight me and beat the shit out of me. And that's what they did. They jumped me.
No, Bob.
They-
Usually the
they actually
tactic
gave
is
me my phone back.
usually the tactic is to jump you, beat you down, and then take your stuff.
Yeah,
That's,
no,
at least
they
that,
didn't
at least
do
that's
any
how
of
they used to
that.
do it in
I
Brooklyn.
still have. Yeah, no, that's how proper criminals do this shit. These
Proper
are
criminals?
obviously Zoomers. Okay. Yeah,
If you're gonna be a
they have
criminal, you
no
better be a
fucking
proper
idea
criminal.
how this shit works. No, literally,
I'm a
I have
proper
my
criminal.
phone, and I have, and I have all the cash and ID that is. I have a Ridge wallet, by the way, guys. I'm not gonna promote,
Oh,
that,
there you
but
go. Put in your plug.
it's
Put in
literally
your plug.
right, exactly. And they didn't bother. They just wanted to fight, and they wanted to jump me, and I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
couldn't help it.
You're inebriated for one, and it's fucking like 3 or 4 on 1.
Yeah.
Those aren't good odds when you're sober, man. Hey,
No.
you know what? You stick me in those odds, and holy fuck, man, if I actually get the chance, someone's gonna die. Because there is no taking prisoners, and I'm not just
No,
gonna lay
and
a
I
beat down
didn't
on you.
even
I'm
have
gonna
my,
kill you as quick as I can. So
And Emperor Chris, I didn't even have my ninja fucking umbrella on me.
Oh my god.
You could have avoided the whole
So I
thing.
couldn't
if you
even
carried
fight them
fucking
off. They
waffles
just
with you.
like
We had waffles. None of the shit
you
would
know what?
happen.
Not
You know
wrong.
what, Philander? You're goddamn right. If I wouldn't have just fucking waffled on at all and just ordered my goddamn sandwich, yeah, I would have avoided the beatdown.
Waffling can get you out of
But
a lot of
lesson learned.
situations.
Hey, is Cowboy still in the back, Chris?
No,
No, he's
waffle.
gone. If he would went for waffles instead of
No,
Subway,
but
you would have been fine.
waffling will get you killed sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Flanders, feed pics. Feed pics.
What's that?
Feed pics.
Oh, feet pics. Oh, I
You
did
took
see
your socks off. Come
Oh,
on.
did you guys see that? Damn it! I didn't know you were watching.
Oh.
Those will be on
Environmental
my, those will be on my
awareness.
OnlyFans.
All
I'll
right,
put that
guys.
on my next live stream.
Look, guys, I need that OnlyFans money, okay?
All right, guys.
Brother Bob?
All right, guys. I found my first aid kit. I'm gonna treat my wounds, and I'm out. All right.
All right, brother. Well, get some rest.
I'll live to
Bob.
survive another day.
You'll live.
He's
to
got his
survive another
IFAC
day.
audio. He's got his IFAC audio. Bob's got an IFAC.
You'll live to survive another day. Got you, brother.
Tourniquet, Bob. Tourniquet.
Yeah,
As long as he's-
Indy
as long
knows
as
what an
he's still-
IFAC is. That's impressive. And yes, tourniquets they save lives, definitely. Reverend
Oh,
20p says only fathers, not only
Yeah.
fans.
well,
all those fucking fathers out there are gonna go sell feet pics.
Reverend
What?
20 Piece, I sent you an email.
Rev, you gotta at least jump in for a minute and fucking close out this insanity.
This has
Come on.
been.
Chris, it's almost been 3 hours already.
Dude, we're
Yeah.
almost at 3 fucking hours. I was gonna do this for like 1.
Fuck, dude, it's fucking almost, it's 2:30 in the morning where I'm at.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, me
been
too.
It's been awesome. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it all.
Dude, I'm on my fucking 4th line on iced tea. You guys are fucking bad influence.
That's what I was thinking. Was that you guys are a bad influence?
Terrible.
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 Hey,
Oh,
Easy, if you need anything, brother, I'll be out there. Where you at? Arkansas?
Oklahoma, Tulsa.
Oklahoma? We're in that's like in the middle of the United States, right?
Yep,
If
well,
you need anything, brother, I'll be out there.
I appreciate it.
yeah,
I
I'm
got
pretty sure.
trucks,
Like,
trailers, everything you need.
I appreciate it.
Do you say drugs and trailers, or trucks and trailers?
Fuck, there's enough drugs out there. I'll bring you anything you want.
Dude, if drugs are involved, I'm down, man. Just pay me in drugs.
Yeah, no shit.
It's Chicago. They got no shortage of drugs.
Oh, I'm in Tulsa. I think in Indy, you're in Arkansas, right?
Why would Indy be in Arkansas? Come on.
Oh, Indiana. I'm sorry. You're in Indiana.
Work with me. Work with me.
Holy fuck.
Arkansas.
Maddie, your mic is like seriously crackling up, dude.
Don't try to show me up. I showed my dogs. My dogs are better now. Quit trying to show your fucking doggo cam. My doggo cam is the best doggo cam in the history of ever.
Fuck, maybe I could put that on OnlyFans. Just 24-hour stream of dogs.
Did you guys hear about? Did I tell you guys that story from New York? My friend.
Maddie disconnected.
Some lady came in to file a report. Her ex-husband was using her pictures on OnlyFans that she had sent on his phone, and he was paying his child support payments with it.
Oh, dude,
God.
that's fucking awesome. That's fucking
great.
awesome, dude.
That's great.
How many fucking pictures did he have? Like, how much does this?
Well,
how many
you know,
did it take?
they, you know, he had all the pictures from when they were dating and when they were married. I guess she sent like some spicy stuff,
Yeah.
so he still had it on his laptop and on his phone and stuff.
That is awesome.
So there's really nothing that anyone can do. So it's not a criminal offense. So like the detectives and the desk lieutenant and sergeant were like, well, it's a civil matter. You got to go to the courts. But my friend was dying laughing because it was just hysterical because she said she went to open up an OnlyFans account and she got like a whole bunch of like hate stuff because her pictures were already up under a different name.
He paid his child support with her fucking pics. That is
It can't prove it, but she thinks that's where the money's coming from because he's sending the cashier's checks and money orders.
fucking that is
Dude.
top level.
That's like legendary moves right there.
It's like I said, man. If I thought I could get away with it, I mean, I don't have many of my ex-wife, but she was a hot little number. If I could get away with it, I would absolutely sell those fucking pics. Absolutely. Actually, if you guys want them for free, you just let me know. Free of charge.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a monk.
I'll send them to Hamster.
See I'm a monk too, so that shit don't bother me.
It was
Hamster likes redheads though, and she
Yes.
was a redhead. So
Yeah.
I'll send them to Hamster. Be like,
It's hilarious. My neighbor here, when she found she's got like I think she has 2 kids of her own and like 1 stepkid that she actually got custody of. So when I was talking to her, I was like, oh, you know, I'm buying a house up the street and stuff, and I could see like she's always like tried to like, you know, get me to like go on dates with her and like hang out with her and stuff, and I just always just blow her off or, you know, just don't give her the time of day. I could just tell it bothers the shit out of her.
dude, don't.
Reverend.
The legend
Hey, Reverend,
himself
how are
has
you?
arrived. Hello, sir. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey.
We're trying to finish this up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if this will ever end until the fucking StreamYards runs out. But I'm glad you're here. I'll never get a chance to talk to you no more.
Reverend, what you got? PBR?
Yeah. Tonight,
PBR.
Blue Ribbon Beer, the finest of beers. You know.
Oh god damn.
Finest.
Oh. You might as well be drinking fucking Schlitz.
Schlitz.
Old
Yeah, it is
Old
what it is.
Milwaukee's best, like my dad.
My dad used to drink Peels.
Peel, never heard of it.
Heels.
Yeah. Heels.
Reverend,
Yeah.
how you doing, man? I haven't talked to you since we did. You were the first person I did stream with after Dak and Rad. We were all together on a panel. It was you, me, Hammerhand, Pop. We had a bunch of guys in there.
Yeah, that was some good shit, man.
That was really
and,
good
man,
shit.
Good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too, man.
It's been a while.
Nice to see your email in the format that you did. If that went out to everybody, dude, I feel sorry for them.
Is there a
fucking
reason?
typical Army fucking formatted fucking email, dude.
Is there a reason that it never goes away that I've viewed it? Like, what's going on, or is just my phone geeking out?
Yeah, it's called OPSEC. They got to have eyes on you. It's S2, man, intelligence.
Motherfuckers. Okay, but I need you guys to spy for me, not on me.
Well, we're all none of us get away from that. Big Brother's been out there since '98 because the 1998 movie Enemy of the State told me so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's gone way beyond that. So how much do you think I can get for my ex-wife's OnlyFans pics, Rev?
Oh shit! I don't know. I haven't seen her. How hot is she?
She's pretty good. Pretty hot. She's pretty hot. I'll give her that. She had a tight little body and nice little boobies. Oh my!
all he's got to do is go to one fucking military base to the barracks, man, and you got your money made.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck! There's so much I didn't know when I was younger. I should have hung out at those places. Screwing all their wives.
Reverend, do you still wear the fucking undershirts, man? Are those the fucking original undershirts? I know those are, man. I know those are the fucking undershirts.
Yeah. This is
Yep.
the
I still have mine too, man. I
yeah,
recognize that shit.
UCP shit. I don't know. I just actually, I mean, this fucking shirt I've had for probably at least 10 years.
I was gonna
They're
guess
they're fucking durable. I get the Army got a good contract in that one, I guess.
they did. I got the moisture wicking versions of them. Yeah, because I fucking sweat fucking terrible, dude.
Shit.
Because you've been
But
in
yeah,
longer. You were in longer than me. I had the ACUs when I was in. And
Yeah,
ACUs is that shirt you're wearing was the undershirt of the ACUs.
Yep, correct. Yeah, I've had a weird career because originally I went to basic training in 1994, so I had that part with the battle dress uniform shit, and then I got out, took about a 4-year break, came back, and in 2006, and I was with the fucking ACUs and all that bullshit with the Velcro shit, and then now we're with the OCP stuff. So
you were there with the BDUs where you had to iron your shit and fucking shine your boots every night.
Back then, that was it, and I love the new boots because I don't have to shine the motherfuckers.
You have to shine them.
There's a certain level of discipline to it, though.
There is. But I'm so thankful that I didn't have to worry about ironing and spit shining every night because as an 11 Bravo, you're married to the military. Your time is not yours. It's not yours, dude. You can be called at any time. Even if someone in your platoon gets caught drunk driving, they will call the whole fucking platoon in. And you could do like a fucking ruck march. You'll get a fucking it's like dad scolding you, even though you didn't do anything wrong. You're like, I'm getting punished for doing the right thing here. What the fuck? I was just at home fucking enjoying my fucking time here. I got a call at 2 a.m. because someone else got fucking drunk. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's some definite bullshit for sure.
Oh, I hated that shit, man.
Sounds like the fucking rigging life.
Gentlemen, I'm going to jump out. Have a good night.
Hey,
All
have a
right,
good
brother.
night, Tom. I appreciate it.
Eric, man, good hearing from you, brother.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Eric, brother. Thank you for coming.
Sorry about that,
Gentlemen,
Chris. I can get to talking with Rev about fucking shit for like hours, man.
well, I got to close out the stream here. We're coming up on 3 hours, but I wanted Rev Pony Piece to come on for at least a minute. I knew he'd be inebriated a little bit.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. And Father
always.
Saunders, if you can make it to Chicago, great. If you can't, no worries. But yeah, I appreciate the Army banter back and forth. It's all good. I'm not a grunt, I didn't live that lifestyle, but I'm more support battalion type shit. But
It's all equally important.
Yep. It's all good. We got the same, a similar experience, shared experience.
Well,
Absolutely.
if I kicked off this fucking war, you're gonna need more experience, I guess. 'Cause,
Well, you got Rev, you got me, you got Pop. There's a lot of military in there. There's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking expertise in there with mechanics, plumbers, electricians, truck drivers, soldiers, farmers, dude. I think we got it all covered.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Canada. We don't even need fucking decent killers. You know what I mean?
Because you're gonna want to have fucking armed escorts every time you got to go out for supplies, man. Whether it's
Oh, yeah,
medicinal resources, whatever. You're gonna want a PAX count, a VIX count, who goes, who comes, all that shit. We got that. That shit's important, dude. When it comes down to logistics, is fucking important.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
logistics is everything. You have nothing without logistics other than a fucking walking meat wagon.
No,
When
and
it-
if you
when it
don't,
runs
if you don't
out,
live
it
that
runs out.
lifestyle, if you've lived that lifestyle, you got a really good fucking piece on that chessboard as far as making shit flow in somewhat a manageable fucking level, and you can then build trends and all that shit. Which I could get into that forever with Reverend. Yeah, it's important shit.
It'll take better part of a fucking month and a half to take BC alone.
Well, it'll take longer than that because if we have to train people from the ground up, dude, it'll take longer than that.
You know,
Because
we'll
you got
have
to
to train
shoot,
most
move,
of them on the road.
communicate. You got to cordon. You got to have Overwatch. You got to have intel. You got to have communication. You got to have OPSEC. You need to have a fucking talk. So you have a fucking tactical operations center. You got to have a mobile fucking command. You need what the fuck were they called, Reverend? It's not a relay station, but I can't remember the nomenclature in the military. But you have the hills where you have the fucking radio tower on to shoot your shit off of. I can't remember what the fuck they're called.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the acronym either.
So
for
just
that.
on what I just said, guys, it's a huge fucking deal to plan all that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
don't want to interject, if you will. I really wanted to go in the military. They would not take me due to my leg injury. I want to shout out to you guys that have served, and my son served 2 deployments in Afghanistan, and they wouldn't take me. And the biggest thing that really hurt me is they want to do transgender and they wouldn't take me. Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
That hurts.
Now,
deep.
Not back in Reverend's day, not back in my day, but now, yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, but they want to fucking make you sign up for that shit while you're in there.
Oh, back in Reverend and my day, there was something that was called "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." You didn't have to fucking. You just didn't even talk about that shit because that shit was
It was a fucking non-issue.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Guys,
don't ask, don't tell, Chris.
I tried to tell the recruiter, look, the
pretty
people you're pulling in now can't do the shit I'm doing, even with the leg injury. And, I'm sorry, your medical records, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, don't worry, man. There's place for every killer out there in my army.
Well, see, the whole thing of it is my leg injury would not have kept me from maintaining aircraft. You know what I'm saying? I would have been E5
No.
on a carrier. On a carrier.
Back then, the reason why they did that, it was logical back when they did it, not today. But the reason why they would do that back then, if you had any medical issues, is because of liability to the Army and what they would have to pay out. Because you could say that you got that in the military, even if it was a pre-existing condition, and they didn't want to pay that shit out because people took advantage of that. And I know Rev knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like VA shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, either way, guys.
It just pissed me off. I'm sitting here trying to maintain aircraft. I could go in as an E5, AMP, everything. I can provide aircraft support for the troops, and they wouldn't take me. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
either
you're
way, for what we're gonna do here, it's gonna be more of guerrilla tactics. We're not gonna bring a lot of shit. We're just gonna take a lot of shit.
Oh, so
Yeah.
got to shoot, move, and communicate, man.
Yeah,
Gotta
well,
have
that's
life
just it. I
taker
mean,
And
we gotta
heartbreakers, man, that's
take
where I come in.
something. There's lots of fucking military equipment around here, all kinds of equipment around here, but you gotta, take out the people that have it right now and then take it.
Mitchell, there's more to this than what you know.
Oh, I know.
Reverend, are you doing good though, brother?
Yeah, man. Overall doing good.
Overall, I know you had what was it? Either a relocation or a career change planned in your future. It was one of those two, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm working on a career change. I got back from. I mean, dude, this it's been a fucking crazy ass month, man. I fucking went to drill. We did weapons qualifications. Went to fucking master leader course. Came back. Deal with my regular fucking job because I'm in the reserve.
So you had a Muta 6 or what?
Yeah, Muta 8 actually.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, it's good pay for me, but as I've come up in rank, it's just it's not like I just show up and go through the motions. I'm in a leadership role, so I got fucking responsibility and but yeah, dealing with preparedness people around here, which I enjoy, but keeping tribe and all that shit, and did that. And last weekend, the only reason I'm fucking on here right now is I took the day off. I brought Chris Bondi out. If anybody is familiar with firearms training, I brought him out here to, not just me, but our group brought him out. And we had some firearms training going on this past fucking weekend. But literally, I paid for it, but it was fucking 12-hour days of fucking infantry shit for fucking 3 days straight, and it beat my fucking ass.
You guys were embracing the suck, dude. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. And so we did that shit for 3 days, and
you were hating life, dude, because infantry's not a life that's very fun.
Yeah.
Smoking his ass.
I'm not saying I enjoyed it, but it was good shit, man.
But you feel accomplished when you come through it, though. It sucks, but you feel like, man, I really actually fucking trained hard and learned some shit.
Exactly. That's you summarized it 100%. So yeah, I took today off, and then tomorrow I'm going back to work. But that's pretty much about it.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear that you're doing okay, man. Because I know you've been on YouTube for what, half a decade or better now with your older videos that I've seen 4 or 5 years ago, and it's good to see that you're doing good, man. Because there's a lot of time period that comes on where I might miss something. Maybe you've been on and I didn't see it. But the last time I remember specifically talking to you was months and months and months ago. So
it's been a while. I'm off and on, but I got life, man. Just like everybody else does.
Life gets in the way, dude. Period. End story. If I was still doing my full-time 12-hour shifts, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. There's no way. I'd be on with you guys once a week at best.
Well, either way, guys.
100%.
All up here to BC for, a get together, start a barbecue, get you all drunk, and be like, "Hey guys, there's a box of guns over there. Let's go fucking take it down."
I don't know if that'd be a good thing or not.
No, that'd be fucking fantastic.
I don't know if you want Father Saunders behind there teaching people while I'm drunk. Let's go fuck some shit up, guys. You're trained. Here we go.
Yep, it's time for some on the job, fucking on the site training.
Yeah, all training.
All training
is OJT, guys. Whether you've handled a rifle or not, it's on the job training. We're learning this shit as we go.
Yep.
Fuck that. That'd be a fucking disaster.
Any closing thoughts, guys? I kind of want to shut this down here pretty quick.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Hey, Chris, I appreciate having me on just for a brief few minutes. So you're doing good work, man.
Anytime, brother. I mean, I love having you on. I think our conversations are always great, and it's just the time difference between everybody on the east and fucking me on the west kind of fucking throw shit in the wrenches. You know what I mean?
It does.
I can't get on early enough, and you guys are generally not on this late. Well, except for Father Saunders.
It's all good. I still got a government job. I'm taking a fucking day off tomorrow, so it is what it is.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm never
Yeah.
on late. What the fuck you talking about, dude?
What are you talking about, dude? Between you and Good Mother, it's like I've gone to bed listening to you guys and woken up, and you're still fucking there.
I fell asleep and let you take control of one of my streams once.
Yeah, and
That's
we couldn't shut
scary.
it down. We
Yeah,
couldn't
dude, I was
turn it
sitting in
off.
my
We
bed
couldn't
sleeping,
invite
dude.
anyone.
I was like, Chris, go ahead. It was Chris and Frank. Well, you guys go ahead, man. Because I
That was
want
good
to stop them because they were really talking. I turned my back just like I got done fucking nutting and turned my back and went to sleep. All right. Hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Rev, it's good to see you, man. Indy,
Always.
you guys have a
Oh
great
yeah,
night.
Indy.
Oh, it was a good stream, guys. I appreciate everybody that came out and had a few words to say or a little bit to throw in, and it's been fucking an awesome 3 hours. And I personally could do this fucking every day, every fucking day. It'd be
Amen.
great.
Right on, man.
All right,
Amen.
brothers. We will log off here and say our good nights.
All right. Late.
Night, gentlemen.